Yo, what up, folks? What's up? What's good? What's good with you? What's good with you? What's up? What's good? What's good? Just a little closer.
Alderson's first pitch. Wilson sends it high and deep in the air to center field.
What's good with you? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Be honest with you, I was just downstairs trimming up the old beard ski. So 5 minutes to first pitch. What's up? Already been a fantastic Friday for the Gamecocks, picking up a big 4-star quarterback. Not a bad way to go into a weekend, folks. Could get a lot better if we could get the game 1 dib. Virgie is out for the game tonight. That's all I know. He's just not starting tonight.
First 2 fastballs, 94 miles per hour to Wilson, squared up, set over the center field wall.
What's going on, y'all? What's up?
William Hammond.
Your local sports talk. Got Braden Davis. Indeed, we did. Big pickup for Beamer. Really good stuff. You love to see that. You truly do love to see that.
You'd all say effectively wild. You know, they're erratic around the zone, then all of a sudden they spot up. It's like you just don't know what to expect sometimes. And with that kind of velocity, you see why.
Here we go. Carolina Ole Miss stream. Here we go. Let's get situated here. Let's see. Joshua Jenkins says site at DH. Noah Myers will go to the outfield according to 107. Yeah, they've already released the lineup. That's on Twitter. I posted about it. Yep, they have released the lineup. Seitler is in the lineup at DH, which is obviously a huge boost because Kingston said he was dealing with a little bit of a groin injury. So to have him in the lineup is big. Virgie not playing tonight, not catching. I doubt he's out the whole weekend, but yeah, I think it must be. And, I'll tell you guys this. The first thing I thought when Kingston said that was it's honestly a miracle that Virgie made it this long in the season without getting hurt. I mean, to catch every game and to still be healthy is wild. So. Oh, shit. There we go. A little bit better. Let's see. Elizabeth Ballard, what's up? Yeah, Malone starting at third. I'm glad too. Trust me. I'm very glad. I think that's the right move. I think he's your best option there. And I hope they stick with him. I hope they stick with him. I really do. I think that's your best bet. I think that's your best option. Stick with the guy. Give him a chance. Let him develop some confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody can play under that. Nobody can play under that when you just don't know. I mean, are you going to be in the lineup? Are you not? Like, it just – you can't do it. So. Wow, how about Texas Tech beating Texas 6-3 at their place right now? How about that, huh? How about let me grab the remote. I don't want the volume to be too loud. Oof. Maddox Free, what's up? Joshua Jenkins is my prediction tonight, 4-3. We finally win a game 1. Well, we're due. The problem is so is Ole Miss. The problem is so is Ole Miss. They are also due to win a game 1. So, what is going on with the stream? I know it hadn't started yet, but seems like it's kind of wanting to act up on me a little bit. we go. Okay. All right, y'all. Hey, by the way, in case you were wondering, the Scythe is back. The Scythe is in the chat, ready for us to win a game one. Let's go. Let's win us a freaking game one. Let's go. Honest feedback. Honest feedback. How do you guys like the live stream watch-alongs? Just honest feedback. Again, you can say these are terrible. You can say these are great. Really, guys, I'll be honest with you. Before I started doing them, I was very on the fence. I was like, I was like, do people really want to sit there and watch me watch the game and watch me commentate and whatever? But you guys requested it. You guys are honestly the entire reason I started doing these. So what's the feedback on the game? I'm very curious. Like I said, I'm very, very curious. Let's see. Top one. Come on, bro. What is going on? Brendan M says watch-alongs. Yes. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I mean, they're fun. I mean, I'm going to be sitting here watching the game at home anyway. So, I mean, why not make content around it, right? Elizabeth Power says, I like it. Did YouTube catch you for showing the stream? Yeah, which I knew would happen. I mean, I knew that would happen. So there's just no point in trying to do it. I mean, they're gonna get you. Let's go, baby. Wow, 100% capacity, and there's nobody there. Mincy, what's going on, baby? Where's everybody at? They know them Cocks are coming to town about to do work. Them Cocks coming to town about to do work.
And the Rebels wrapped things up, trailing 9-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Big shot, got it going with a 3-run bomb off the back wall of the bullpen. Then it was the freshman T.J. McCants going deep with a grand slam over the center field wall, tied the game at 9. And then to the bottom of the 9th inning, freshman Alderman walking it off with a bomb to right field. Ole Miss completes the comeback, trailing 9-1 in the
Yeah, let's go, baby.
South Carolina had a midweek game. Ole Miss was off for the midweek because of finals and graduation this weekend.
Let's go. Let's go.
A monster weekend for both of these ball clubs.
That's exactly right. Both teams coming off tough series losses, looking to get going right in the right direction again. A big weekend for them and trying to host regionals down the line.
And we'll see if ultimately the results of this weekend mean the difference in hosting or not hosting. Ole Miss glad to have Gunnar Hoagland back on the mound. Missed last week's start with soreness. The junior from Hudson, Florida, has been good all season long.
Gunnar Hoagland's a true ace. He commands great. He combines great command with great stuff. He'll be drafted this summer. He just needs to get going early, attack early, get in his groove, do what he does best.
1-2 in 5 starts in league play, 3-2 overall. His SEC ERA is 2.5. This is the batting lineup that he will face for South Carolina, a team that kind of lives and dies by the long ball. 56 home runs on the year, 23 of them in SEC play, with the Gamecocks hitting just 261 as a team and 229 in the SEC. But boy, they got a table setter at the top of the lineup in Brady Allen. Hits for average, hits for power, and he can run. Leads this team in stolen bases as well. We'll see Brady Allen to start things off. Defensively, Ole Miss with Graham in left, McCants in center, and Hayden Leatherwood in right. Justin Bench, Gonzalez, Peyton Chatnier, and Cale Baker third to first on the infield. Peyton Dunhurst catching, and Gunnar Hoagland on the mound.
Gunnar, is it Hoagland or Hoagland, bro? I've heard both. I have heard both. Hum, baby Brady. Hum, baby Brady. How far are y'all behind or ahead of me? I'm curious. That might piss some of y'all off. He just threw ball one. About to go to a 1-0 count. Trip Roach, what's up? Josh says, I'm predicting some free baseball, extra innings tonight with both clubs screaming for a Game 1 win. Maddox free. The Yankee Grays are back. Of course they are. Gotta love it, baby. Gotta love it. We love the Yankee Grays. We love the Yankee Grays, baby. We love it. We love it. Home, babe. There you go. Good AB. Hey, good AB. What you want your lead off guy to do? Let's go. Work a count. Work a count.
This was finals week in Oxford. A lot of students have gone home. Get graduation
I'm back.
activities happening this weekend for the 2021 graduating class. Actually, have another graduation next weekend for the 2020 graduating class. 2-2.
Go. Go, ball. Carry. Carry. God. Dang it. Shit. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right. Good AB. Really good AB. Really good AB there by Brady. Maddox free to Scholar me, make pitchers keep the chart. I've seen it all year. Just have that's a normal college baseball thing. Pitchers keep charts for every game. Normally the guy that's starting the next day will keep the chart. So
TJ McCants out in center field. Good to see him just in the lineup as a DH, playing in right field as well as Josiah.
he took a damn hat. Keep your head on it, baby.
Fastball for strike one.
Josh Virginia says I'm ahead by 15 seconds. Well, you got to think about this, Josh. I'm streaming, and then I'm streaming. So you're seeing the stream of a stream. So, of course, you guys are definitely going to be ahead of me. Come on, Sight. Come on, Sight.
2 strikes to 2-hole hitter. Seitler hitting .278 for the year. Hoagland made his season debut. It's Texas Tech season opener down at the College Baseball Showdown in Arlington. 5 1/3 in that game, picked up the win.
Oh, my God.
Strikeout of Josiah Seitler.
Jesus.
Steady dose of fastballs there.
You see here the catcher setting a little bit off the plate, one to throw it just outside. He hits his spot.
I mean, you got to be able to touch a fastball, man. I mean, I don't give a damn how hard he's throwing. You got to be able to make contact with a fastball. Jesus. I mean, you're choked up and you can't make contact? Humbe West.
Last week's start, Jack Leiter spent the entire season at the top of that category. He opens with a breaking ball, strike one to Wes Clark. This is a guy that has got monster power, the junior from Forest, Virginia. Hitting .280 for the year with 15 home runs, but in SEC,
Go West.
100 points lower, 180 average, and only 3.
No. He didn't go. He didn't go.
We just saw both of Gunner's sliders there. He has one where he starts it over the middle of the plate, throws it for a strike. He has one where he starts it outside, tails off, looking for the swing and miss.
Here, West.
Oakland's wins this year have come against Texas Tech, UL,
No.
and Auburn. He took a no decision against Alabama. Took a loss at
Baby 2-8.
no decision against Arkansas, and then he lost his last start at Mississippi State. 5-2 was the final in that game. Oakland ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
Good pitching on his hands there.
Oh, that's heavy downward action. Oakland trying to have a 1-2-3 top of the first.
Oh, Wesley.
And now Clark asked for time. Looked like a little confusion there between Hoagland and Dunhurst on if Gunnar Hoagland wanted to throw. Fly out from Allen to to start the game, and then a strikeout of Seitler on 3 pitches.
Nope.
2-2 to Clark. It's fastball down to 1 Clark to go fishing.
Phil, first test with live streaming through StreamYard. Welcome to the StreamYard fam, my friend. Welcome. It's a great platform, honestly. No free ads, but it's a great platform. Come on, man. It's 92, bro. It's 92. It's not.
A lot of people wanted me to compare the Microsoft Surface Pro 7 to the iPad Pro. So here we go. The Surface Pro has a built-in kickstand. The iPad Pro, this is a Surface type cover. It clicks and attaches. I love that click. This is the iPad keyboard. It's a lot heavier. With the Surface, you have all kinds of ports. iPad has one. You want to be this guy? iPad Pro is just a tablet. Surface is a full computer and a tablet. And now, try it.
Phone it into Farmers to switch, and you could save an average of $467 on your auto insurance.
Phone it in? Where are you? Now you see the money.
Go ahead, phone it in.
We are farmers.
Trust is built by doing the work and pushing the limits every day. Because the promises we make.
Phil says, might do a little pregame, postgame after the Free Jacks game tomorrow. Phil, I think that's a fantastic idea, my friend.
New Pronamel Mineral Boost helps protect teeth.
I think that is a fantastic idea. I think you should do that.
Absorption of calcium and phosphate, helping keep teeth strong, white, and protected from sensitivity. New Pronamel Mineral Boost.
Come on, Forrest, get it, baby.
Thomas Farr, the right-hander, takes the mail for South Carolina. He's from Tyrone, Georgia, 6 feet tall. And Thomas Farr is
Far going no sleeves today?
What do you want to see from Farr early in this game?
In order to have success against this Rebel lineup, he's going to need to attack with all his pitches. It's not enough just to have one pitch against the Rebel lineup. You're going to have to mix velocities. You're going to have to mix locations in order to keep them off balance.
Okay, I guess he normally goes no sleeves. I think the last time I saw him out, he had 3/4 sleeves on. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Here's the lineup for Ole Miss.
Could be wrong.
Thomas Farr will deal with Jacob Gonzalez, Peyton Chapnier, and Kevin Graham at the top of the order.
Phil, yes, the ring light. Hey, I can tell you this. To do what I do and to have a ring light on you, you got to be pretty comfortable with how you look. I ain't going to bullshit. It's like for people that don't do, I take it for granted because I'm behind the camera every day. But for people, that don't, love the way they look, it will humble you very quickly. Very quickly. Where the hell is the lip? I'm about to make the rip. There we go.
Again, Thomas Farr on the mound.
That didn't really work.
Just made the announcement inside the stadium a couple of minutes ago that Ole Miss wide receiver Elijah Moore had been taken by the New York Jets with the 34th pick of the draft.
Son of a bitch.
So early second round and some excitement for Elijah Moore. There you see the Fort Lauderdale, Florida native, second round, 34th pick. So he did not have to wait long. There's so much discussion about Elijah Moore. As a first-round choice, people thought that maybe Titans at 22 ended up not going last night in the first round. Had to be
whoever made this at the factory messed it up. This is absurd. This is absolutely. All right, here you go, Forrest. Go, babe.
Jacob Gonzalez gets ahead of the count.
This is absolutely absurd. Just trying to get some damn speed, my guy.
I'm not sure that I can remember a 3-0 count for Jacob Gonzalez to start a game this season.
He's pretty aggressive early in the count, but then again, I would be too if I had his swing. So.
See the 3-0. There's a strike to Gonzalez, 94 miles an hour.
Come on, Farr. Fill it up.
Thomas Farr, the game 1 starter this weekend for South Carolina. It's a 5-pitch 1-2 Gonzalez to start the game. Farr market premium with the fastball. He sits in the low to mid 90s, but is topped out at 98 this year. Throws a slider in the low to mid 90s, and also has a changeup in the low.
Settle in, Far. Settle in. Come on, babe.
Low to mid 80s with the slider. And then a changeup in the low 80s as well. Slider in the low 90s would be impressive.
Settle in, baby. Come on.
The only one I can think of is maybe Jacob DeGrom.
Oh, boy.
Worked out well for him. First pitch strike to Peyton Shotnier.
Trip Roche doing the Lord's work. He says all you got to do is pause the stream 15 seconds or so, and it'll be even with the TV. Smart guy. Trip Roche, you're a smart kid. You are a smart kid.
At least it was in game 1 and game 2. This one bounces in for ball 1.
Good block, Wes. Good block, Wes.
You know, so much of success in baseball is timely hitting.
That's exactly right. When you have runners on base, putting the ball in play is so important. You have to really battle. He did the 2 strikes. You can't take the strikeout.
2-1 now. We're talking to some folks from South Carolina before the game began, and Barr's been really good. The only time that he's really gotten himself into trouble is when he's had control issues and has dealt with some walks. Walks the leadoff man, was behind in the count 2.
Come on, Har.
2-1.
Got to fill up the zone. Got to fill up the zone. Let's go. Set the tone, babe. Let's go.
This ball hit a mile into the air on the right side of the infield. When moving to his left, makes the catch at the back edge of the dirt. First out of the
Hey, boy, way to battle. Way to battle. There you go. Now settle in. Settle in. Get in the groove. Get in the groove. Come on.
runner on first, 1 out now for
Can y'all hear the TV at all?
winner there at second base. Kevin Graham steps in, the junior from O'Fallon, Missouri.
Should I turn the TV down or up? What would be better?
Runs on the
Because I guess y'all don't really need to hear the TV because you're watching the game, right?
9 runs batted in, a .335 average for the junior left fielder. Graham waves at the
Good
off-speed
pick.
pitch. An aggressive fastball hitting team. That changeup can be quite the neutralizer.
That's a great first pitch there from Far. No, Graham is looking to be aggressive, great hitter. So to be able to pull the string and throw a changeup early in the count.
It's a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So went right back to the fastball, and Kevin Graham was ready for it. First hit of the game for either team was Kevin Graham.
And this is what makes Kevin Graham such a good hitter is not only does he have the power to hit home runs, but he stays on that ball and hits it right back up the middle. Hitter, good swing, hits for average.
And Kevin Graham has now reached base safely in 34 straight games. First and second, 1 down for Hayden Dunhurst. Rebel catcher batting in the cleanup spot of
Shit.
the order.
Y'all got to keep me accountable when I forget to change the banner now.
Play actually higher than for the entire season. He's hitting .341 for the year, .358 in the league.
Also has a .480.
Come on, Far. Let's go, babe.
This year for a catcher in a premium defensive position like that, that's incredibly impressive and incredibly valuable.
Gonzalez at second, Graham at first. 1 out.
Whoa.
2-0 down to
Wow.
Hayden Dunhurst. Excuse me.
One shot they gave him that one.
Pitch was called a strike. Eric Gaucher, the home plate umpire.
We're really seeing Farr use his changeup against left-handers early in this game.
See the number with runners in scoring position there, a .375 average for Dunhurst. The 1-1
Hey, boy.
is now 1-2.
Get him here, babe.
Let's see if Farr elevates with the fastball here or goes back again to the changeup.
And in the count, trying to pick up the second out of the inning with first and second and 1 down. Leadoff walk to Gonzalez.
Make a pitch, babe. Way ahead. Way ahead.
Kevin Graham.
Way ahead, babe. Way ahead. Come on. A little too good. A little too good. You're that far. Yeah, it's a little.
Went to the breaking ball there.
Kind of left it up. Dunhurst kind of went up to get a piece of that and stay alive at the plate.
Too good. Too good.
This offense leading or at the top of a bunch of offensive categories. Lead the league in batting average, hitting .306. That is 32 points.
Come on, Tommy.
Vanderbilt at 274 in the SEC.
Come on, 1-2, baby. Make a pitch. 1-2, 1-2.
Top of the order, but the depth of the Rebel lineup, you have guys in the 7, 8, 9 holes that are having good productive years, and that allows you to have such high team statistics.
First 6 in the order, all hitting above 300 for Ole Miss. You get
16 pitches.
288, Hayden Leatherwood at 265.
Oh.
Really small sample size at this point. At 250.
16 pitches.
Rebels also lead the league in slugging percentage, on base.
Why not a 2-ball? Get yourself in the inning. Why not a 2-ball? How about a little 2-ball here, 3-4?
2-2 now to Dunhurst.
What's impressive too is they can beat you in a number of ways. They can beat you with the long ball or with hitting with average.
See the side-by-side numbers for these two teams coming into the ballgame. Those are season numbers. In South Carolina, the 56 home runs. It's been such a big part of their offense when they've had success. 2-2 to Dunhurst. Reaches out, rolls it through the right side. Past Wimmer diving. Jenkins out. Try to come around the score. Throw comes to the plate, but not in time. And Ole Miss leads it to nothing on the RBI single from Hayden Dunhurst.
So many left-handed hitters are good at pulling that ball through the 4-3 hole, and you see him stay on the ball and just find the hole there. Sometimes putting the ball in play like that is what you need to do to score runs.
Wimmer, the second baseman for South Carolina, kind of shaded up the middle a little bit. He wasn't playing deep at second base. He wasn't quite even with the bat, kind of midway, and just took the angle away.
Looked like he was kind of in double play depth there and didn't really have the angle to get to that ball. He's deep, maybe like there would be with nobody out and nobody on with a runner with a left-handed hitter up. You tend to see him more in that 4-3 hole.
Just can't get away with a leadoff walk, man.
He is the pitching coach for South Carolina.
Not against this lineup.
Louisville grad. And a quick conversation with Barr, who really is some control issues with the leadoff walk and falling behind the shot game. A couple of ground balls.
He's fine. He's fine.
When you walk the leadoff batter, that comes back and gets you. Because, like you said, a couple of ground balls here, but the leadoff batter that was walked really putting him in this position.
So a walk, a pop out, and then back-to-back singles from Brandon Dunhurst. And give it Ole Miss a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Top 25 matchup, game 1 between number 13 South Carolina and number 19 Ole Miss. Justin Bench to the plate for the first time tonight. Rebel third baseman, right on right matchup here.
That boy. There you go. Good pitch.
He gets a breaking ball for a strike. Three long balls, 22 driven in this year for Justin Bench. He hits it to second. Should have been a double play. Instead, E4, and Ole Miss has the bases loaded. Well, that's a tough break for South Carolina because that was a ball that was easily going to be rolled for a pair in the middle.
Definitely. Pitcher struggling a little bit. This is one you really want to turn, get out of that inning, limit his pitch count, just stick with the 1-run lead. But all of a sudden, there's bases loaded, 1 out with TJ McCants coming to the plate.
I don't know if you saw that on the replay or not. I'm not sure what Wimmer saw off the bat, that ball was hit directly to him, and he just immediately shuffled to his right and then kind of reached back down to his left.
Yeah, he kind of opened up there when it seemed like he could have maybe gotten in front of it and just turned. Maybe he was thinking about the throw before he caught the ball.
So bases loaded for T.J. McCants, who went deep in his last at-bat. That was on Saturday afternoon against LSU. It was a game-tying grand slam at the bottom of the 8th inning. It was the 4th home run of the season for the freshman McCants from Cantonment, Florida. Look at those numbers over the last 15. Hitting almost 400 with 2 triples, 3 home runs, and 11 driven in.
Really impressive numbers from a freshman in his first playing time in the SEC.
And McCants lifts it to right field. Eister will make the catch in shallow right. That will allow 2 base runners to move up. Kevin Graham comes home to score. Dunhurst goes
Walks and errors, man. Walks and errors. Walks and errors. Walks and errors.
Good swing for McCants there. Got a fastball he can handle early in the count. Hit the ball well. Gets the job done. Looks like a fastball low. A lot of lefties like that pitch. And then good base running by Graham to instantly realize that wasn't going to get down, get back to the bat. Dunhurst moves up as well. Tags and gets to third.
Now South Carolina trying to limit the damage with a couple of runs scored in the bottom of the first. Cale Baker goes after the first pitch fastball for strike 1.
That was a little bit of risky base running from Dunhurst to tag to get to third with the strong arm and right. But now
Come on, Far. Bad level. Let's go.
The dirt, it takes out with two outs. It takes
Just battle, babe. Battle.
Might be less cover on a breaking ball here. Catcher certainly got to block and keep him from getting the backstop.
Cale Baker hits it into center field. Allen kind of broke the flat and then go back.
Shit.
Run it down and make the catch.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're all right.
Ole Miss gets a couple of runs on 2 hits. There was a South Carolina error. We'll be back.
All right, we're fine. Flush it, whatever. Bad innings, all good. Whatever. 2-0, we're fine. We're fine. We got to score to win anyways.
So you're ready
Just flush it, babe. Flush it.
for a fresh start. For a limited time, get a 5th cartridge free.
Weight isn't the best measure of physical health because it can be made of all sorts of stuff. Introducing Amazon Halo. Halo uses your smartphone's camera to analyze body fat percentage, a better indicator of health than weight or BMI alone. Then a personalized 3D model helps you track progress over time. Halo is nearly twice as accurate as leading at-home smart scales, so you can focus on your health, not just your weight.
An NBA Special Edition, Marvel's Arena of Heroes.
Kind of an unlucky inning for Thomas Farr, man. I mean, you get 2 ground balls, you know.
An NBA Special Edition presented by State Farm, Marvel's Arena of Heroes, Warriors Pelicans, Monday on ESPN2 and ESPN+.
Welcome again to Swayze Field, low 70s with a light wind out of the north for game 1 between South Carolina and Ole Miss. Rebels striking for a couple of runs in the bottom of the first hit to jump out to a 2-0 lead. Richard Cross, Billy Kirkpatrick with you on a beautiful Friday night. Start of week number 7 in SEC play. Mark Kingston in his 4th season in Columbia, 103 wins, 70 losses, 12th season overall as the head coach. He's got 376 career wins.
All right, boys, let's hit. Let's go. Got to hit. Got to hit to win. Bottom line. Got to hit to win.
To South Carolina. First pitch strike to Andrew Eister.
Got to hit to win. Got to hit to win.
The 0-1 to Eister.
Nope. Oh, my God. Whoa.
The reaction from Andrew Eister.
Holy shit.
That ball was down.
That's not even close. Oh, my God.
That fastball is so tough on the right.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. That's not even fucking close.
Tails in at the last second.
Bro, that pitch was not even fucking close.
2 strikes now to
God. Bro, he's going to be impossible to hit if they're calling that. I can't believe he didn't give him that one. Honestly.
Goes to 2-2.
I can't believe he didn't give him that shit.
It's a tough pitch to lay off of a breaking ball that starts on the plate, ends off the plate. Good job by Eisler to lay off that.
Come, baby, ice.
2-2.
Get through. Attaboy! Here you go. Here you go. Here we go. Here we go. Swing it. Let's swing it.
The leadoff man on there in the second.
Good piece of hit here by Eisler. Takes a low-in fastball and just stays on it. Hits it through the shortstop third base hole. Hoagland's a tough pitcher to get hit off of with 2 strikes.
David Mendham, a junior first baseman from Canada. Well, went to the weekend against LSU 4-9. And a triple and a home run. South Carolina lost game 1 in that series 5-1. They played a 7-inning game. Doubleheader on April the 17th. 7 runs batted in the last 10 games for Mendham.
Dusty 803, it was Braylon Wimmer that had the error. That was the only error.
Use that one foul. The count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike.
How about a little?
2 weekends ago in league play.
How about a little Davy Dingers and how this bad boy up? You love to see it.
2-0 in the 6th inning of that game. Put 4 runs on the board, got the win, and then just rolled in game 3.
You would most certainly love to see it.
Series went in Baton Rouge. Ball and a strike. Mendham now behind the count.
Can't miss that one. Can't miss that one.
Last weekend, South Carolina hosted number 1 Arkansas. They lost game 1, 6-1. Back and won the second game of the series 6-2. And then Arkansas got game 3, 5-1. Last 2 weekends, South Carolina has played doubleheaders on the last day of the series. Eisler at first, Mendham behind in the count at the plate with nobody out of the inning. Strike 3 called.
It's just too close. It's too close, though. You can't take that. It's too close. I mean, is it a little low? Yeah, but I mean, it's a fastball middle of the zone.
Really the perfect pitcher's pitch. Low and outside, probably right at the bottom of the zone and right on the outside corner.
Runner on first and 1 down for Braylon Wimmer, dealing with Gunnar Hoagland.
Come on, Wimmy, make up for it. Let's go. Come on. You owe it. You owe far. Come on.
First down here in the second.
You owe far, babe. Let's go. Come on.
Has 5 double-digit strikeouts.
You owe him for that error.
See 7 home runs for Wimmer, 23 runs batted in.
That's a good pitch.
He's over the breaking ball there. 11 strikeouts against
Not much you can really do there.
Against UCF, 14 against ULM, 13 in game 1 against Auburn, and then 10 against Alabama. Hoagland missed his start last week against LSU. Was
Babe.
to go in game 1, the Thursday night game.
Come on, babe. Let's go. That's low.
Late scratch because of soreness. Eric Diamond found out about
Be patient.
3 hours before first pitch. He was going to be the starter.
Be patient. Be patient. Let's go.
It's a tough role for Diamond, but really, he performed really admirably in that game.
Be patient, babe. Let's go, babe.
Only gave up 200 runs.
Bicep stiffness.
Has Gunnar Hoagland ranked as the number 5 college baseball prospect in the country. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Braylon Wimmer. Tied for 5th with the 87 strikeouts coming into tonight's game. These aren't added to that total. He's gone over 100 pitches 4 times this year, 109 in each of his last 2 starts. Against Arkansas and Mississippi State. 2-2.
I mean, it's right.
Just froze Wimmer on a fastball that time. Back-to-back strikeout after the leadoff single from Ister.
Come on, guys. Come on.
What's so tough is he's got such a good slider that sometimes when he just throws the fastball with 2 strikes, it catches people by surprise. You got to sit on both of them. It's tough to react to the fastball at 9-4 when you're sitting on a slider.
Come on, Brandon.
2 down, top of the second. Ole Miss leading 2-0 over South Carolina.
Good cut. Good cut. Good hat. Good hat.
Brett Malone goes after the first pitch, found it into the net behind home plate.
Good hat. Good hat.
Malone is making his 25th start of the season. He's not been an everyday guy for South Carolina. He takes a strike there, and you see the reaction from Malone. And I think both sets of hitters are still trying to kind of figure out exactly what Eric Gaucher's strike zone is going to be tonight. You're facing a guy like Gunnar Hoagland, that's a tough pitch to get called a strike. The 0-2, swing and miss. That is 3 straight strikeouts and 5 overall after the leadoff single for Gunnar Hoagland. We go to the bottom of the second. Ole Miss 2, South Carolina 0.
They didn't tell me a feeling, only a dream.
Oh, man.
Things are the only things that matter. Jeep Grand Cherokee, there's only one.
Every time I eat stuffed crust from Pizza Hut, I play this song. Watch what happens when I play it backwards.
Eating 3 topping stuffed crust backwards.
The original stuffed crust, just $11.99. No one else pizza's that.
A Harry's razor is not the same. Because some of us are not the same. Our close shave comes from our 5 German-engineered blades designed to start sharp and stay sharp. And we never upcharge you for high quality. So for those of us who don't want just the same, Harry's razors are here. Harry's, not the same. Available in-store at harrys.com.
An NBA Special Edition, Marvel's Arena of Heroes.
Just can't K looking if nothing else, bro. Like, god dang. K and looking? I mean, at least go down swinging, bro. At least go down swinging.
An NBA Special Edition presented by State Farm, Marvel's Arena of Heroes, Warriors Pelicans, Monday on ESPN2 and ESPN+.
Headed to the bottom of the second inning, Ole Miss 3 games behind Arkansas, just a game back of Mississippi State.
Just gotta swing it, man. Like, bottom line, gotta swing it. Gotta be aggressive.
6-12, A&M 5-13. Texas A&M at Starkville this weekend, and then Auburn 3-16 in the league. Hayden Leatherwood goes after the first pitch, hits it down into the right field corner. He will dig for a stand-up double to start the bottom of the second inning. The Rebels have come out swinging it tonight.
Really an aggressive approach by Hayden Leatherwood. Gets a fastball, pulls it down the line, and he is digging. He knows that's a double right out of the box.
Good to see Hayden Leatherwood running well. He was really limping last weekend after the collision on Thursday night. Played in parts of the next.
Come on, far battle, baby.
But it was not without some stress. And here is Kemp Alderman. Went the opposite way on the first pitch that he saw. I'd be shocked if he sees a first pitch fastball here, but we'll see. It's a breaking ball. He fouls it away for strike 1. That was some in-depth scouting by me, by the way, Billy. The last fastball he saw, he hit 428 feet on a line the opposite way.
When you got video of that in the scouting report, I think you call breaking ball first pitch.
Leadoff double from Hayden Leatherwood. He's out at second base. First pitch he saw, pulled it down into the right field corner. That's the third hit of the game for Ole Miss off of Thomas Farr.
So far, a little bit. And what?
Off speed pitch, and Alderman is behind in the count 0-2.
Still early in the ball game, folks.
Kind of doesn't feel like he's going to see a fastball here at all. We'll see.
As a young hitter in the SEC, I think they're going to make you prove that you can hit the breaking ball. This is how the league adjusted to different hitters, and it'll show a lot about Kemp and how he adjusts to different pitches.
Check swing, and Alderman was able to hold up on the breaking ball in the dirt. And what, there are a couple of philosophies there. I mean, you're either going to be able to hit the breaking ball or not swing at breaking balls that aren't strikes.
That's exactly right. You can, with the breaking ball, you can really either, like you said, get
Come on, Forrest,
rid of the
babe.
breaking ball, or you can just get diligent in your approach and not chase breaking balls. They're going to try to get you to chase, force guys to throw fastballs that you can attack.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, got him.
And he chases the breaking ball in the dirt.
Great job, Tommy.
And Alderman strikes out for the first time.
Come on, 3-4. Way to work, way to work.
Softball series between number 7 Arkansas and number 14 LSU in Baton Rouge. And to finish things up in the regular season on Monday, the SEC Network coverage starting at 7 Eastern. SEC softball also available on the ESPN app, so you can watch anywhere. Back to the top of the lineup, and Jacob Gonzalez with 1 out and a runner at second. And Gonzalez goes after the first pitch. He's out in front, though, as he fouls it down the right field line.
Trip Roche, Farr needs run support. Most underrated comment of all time.
Gonzalez out in front of that. Let's see if Farr adjusts and throws him another changeup here.
Still early in the ball game, folks. Let's all just settle down and settle in, and let's just play a full 9. You know, there's a reason they play 9. Just let it get settled into the flow of the game. You know, okay. Just settle in, folks. Got a lot of ball to go. Got a lot of baseball to play.
17 runs scored, 16 driven in, 5 doubles and 2 home runs.
Great production from a freshman shortstop in his first SEC season.
Call it. Call it! God! I've been calling that for him.
I'm assuming the slugging percentage over that
Come on, man.
is pretty good as well.
They've been calling it for Hoagland.
Not a math guy.
Hoagland, whatever the hell his name is.
Can't do that on the fly. Gonzalez walked and scored in the first inning. Behind in the count here, 1 and 2 strikes. Fights this
One, make a play.
hands, fielded by Malone.
God,
He makes
that was a
low
freaking
throw
ball.
first, but in time
Nice job, Tommy.
for the second out of the inning.
Boy, Thomas.
About establishing the fastball, and that's a great pitch. He wants to make hitters uncomfortable to go in on the plate when he's thrown a couple breaking balls and changeups earlier in that bat. Gonzalez might be sitting out over the plate, and busting inside is a great pitch there from Farr.
So now 2 out for Peyton Chotnier. Ole Miss gets the leadoff double. Strikeout from Alderman, ground out from Gonzalez. And looking for a 2-out base hit. Kentucky and Tennessee playing game 2 of their series in Knoxville. Vols 14-4 winners last night over the Wildcats. They are scoreless in the 3rd inning. Delay down in Gainesville as Vanderbilt and Florida are trying to get their series started. Two balls and no strikes to Peyton Chotnier. Arkansas and LSU scoreless in the 2nd inning in Baton Rouge. Missouri has jumped out early on Alabama with 4 runs in the top of the first inning.
What? Oh, hell. Get out of here. That's a strike. That's a strike. Oh, get out of here. Oh, they be bitching and moaning if Gunner didn't get that. Come on. Come on, guys. That's a strike. Let's go. Come on, Far. Come on, Far.
Auburn has a couple of runs in the top of the first inning, leading Georgia 2-0.
Heap.
There's a strike in the count, evens at 2-2 out of big shot.
Come on, get him here. Let's go. Come on. Come on, right here. Big pitch. Big pitch.
Leatherwood out at second base. The 2-2. Now 3-2 as the breaking ball misses way. I forgot to hit refresh on my screen, so those scores were late. There's a lot that's happened since those scores I gave you just like 30 seconds ago. We'll do that in a little while.
Run it back.
2 down and a full count to Chatnier. 39th pitch of the game coming here from Thomas Farr. And it's fouled
Out.
back.
Come on, baby. Make a big pitch. Come on. Come on. Get out of it right here. Get out of it right here. Big pitch. Big pitch.
This is the type of at-bat it always seems like Chatnier has. Just a really tough out for pitchers. Does a great job of fouling off tough pitches, working long at bats.
Get him here, babe. Get him here.
Breaking ball outside, and that is a good at-bat for Peyton Chatnier. Second walk of the game issued by Thomas Farr.
All right, all right.
And it continues.
And Chatnier did a good job there, both on the 2-2 pitch and the 3-2 pitch of laying off breaking balls that were just off the plate, that started on the plate. That's a sign of a diligent approach and not being too antsy at the plate, knowing what he wants to hit, knowing what's going to be a strike and what's going to be a ball.
Kevin Graham singled up the middle, just to the right of the second base bag, his first time up. South Carolina plays him to pull.
Yep.
First pitch strike. The front door slider there. And it's 0-1 to Graham.
Come on, 3-4. Work, babe. Work, 3-4. Work, 3-4. Let's go, babe. Woo! Filth. Filth. Filth.
Trying to hit a breaking ball. He's up in the zone. Had the bottom fall out of it.
If you're far here, you're trying to get Graham to chase something, so you're trying to throw something that looks like a strike and moves out of the zone here on the 0-2 count.
Be smart, babe. Be smart. Be smart, Far.
I think he'll go low breaking ball here, try to land it right on home plate.
Good pitch. That's a good pitch. Good pitch.
What does it they say about blind squirrels?
That's
good.
exactly right. That's
pretty
exactly
good.
right. It's only got 3 pitches, you know. You guess 33% chance of getting it right.
Ball and 2 strikes down to Kevin Graham. 2 down in the inning. Lead off double, 2 out walk. Fastball down and in, missed. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow. Clemson has beaten Louisville's ass. Dude's 9-1.
Sacrifice fly from TJ McCants.
9-1. Good Lord.
Runs, though, was earned. There was an error in the mix for South Carolina in the bottom of the first. 2-2. Good defensive swing there from Kevin Graham.
45 pitches already, though.
That's a really nice pitch by far there. A good changeup. And Graham does a great job. He was a little out front, but he was able to keep his hands back and just foul it off. Good to see another pitch.
Another 2-2 coming. And Graham.
Make the play. Attaboy! Hey, what a battle. What a battle. Hell of a job. Hell of a job. Attaboy. Hell of a job. Hell of a job. Hell of a job. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, babe. Let's go.
So the Western Division standings, here's what it looks like in the East. Vandy on top at 13-5. Tennessee.
Trip Roach, what's wrong with Burgess? Mark Kingston did not specify. So I'm not hiding it from you. I just don't know. Mark Kingston did not specify.
11-7 tied for third in the East.
Hmm?
Georgia lurking. A bit of a log jam there. Only 4 games, 4.5 games.
Stop.
Vanderbilt.
What? Why are we playing a doubleheader?
That just goes to show you the depth.
Bro, what the hell, man?
The fifth place team.
A doubleheader tomorrow?
First place team.
Oh, my God. Really, bro? Now I got to make a graphic. God, I mean, why?
George Khalil.
Oh, my God. Like, what?
From Melbourne, Australia.
Bro, can we get a series in without playing a damn doubleheader?
U18 team out of
Jesus.
fouls it back and is behind in the count 0-2.
This is absurd, man.
And even with Missouri there at the bottom of the East at 5-13.
Oh, man.
Feels like they're picking off one game just about every weekend. They're not winning series, but they're rarely getting swept, and they lead 7-4 over Alabama in the 4th inning over in Tuscaloosa.
I think any weekend you're playing in the SEC, a series win is a good weekend. There's no weekend you go in and you say, we're going to sweep. We're definitely going to sweep. A series win in every weekend is a good weekend.
1-2 pitch. Tip held onto there by Dunhurst. That is the 6th strikeout.
I mean, this is just absurd, bro. K. I mean.
Ole Miss soccer team got a sudden death win over Bowling Green in not just shootout, but extra shootout. That ball right side. Chanier fields it cleanly, throws to first for
Doubleheader tomorrow.
Scoreless tie against Bowling Green, and the penalty kick shootout after 2 overtimes is 5 apiece. Ole Miss was down 2-0. Ashley Orcus had a couple of really big saves. They ended up tied at 3, and so they went to sudden death penalty kick shooting. And Ole Miss ended up winning it on the 7th. Bo O'Connor found the back of the net, and Ole Miss advanced. Big-time opponent, University of Southern California, ranked 14th in the country. They were the 8th overall seed, or the number 8 seed in the
Let's go, Brady!
NCAA soccer tournament. And what do you know? Ole Miss and Southern Cal in a second overtime period, tied at 2 in the 107th, 108th minute at this point. Brady Allen, top of the order, takes a strike. Boy, that fastball's late light, runs back in over the outside corner. And Hoagland trying to have a quick inning. See Allen in SEC play. About 11 extra base hits with 18 runs batted in at a .295 average. Fouls it off to get a piece, and Eric Gaucher, the home plate umpire,
I doubt that felt very good.
shot. Dunhurst checked on him, and Mr. Gaucher said, "I'm okay, okay."
It's part of that.
I know, Phil, I wasn't complaining. I really have to make the graphic. I can't believe we have another doubleheader. Like, can we just get a series in without playing a doubleheader? Is that possible? I mean, good God.
You go to Brady Allen.
Nope, I won. Good eye.
This time breaking ball. Well, this got a couple of runs in the bottom of the first inning. That's where we stand right now. Rebels 2 runs on 3 hits. South Carolina, no runs on a hit and an error. Foul away.
Hoagland's been efficient thus far. He's only at 41 pitches through 2 2/3 innings here.
Come on, Brady.
The Rebels would love to get a deep start from him tonight.
1-2.
Oh, boy, what a fight. What a fight. What a fight. So are either one of them going to be – so the late one's still going to be on SEC Network Plus? Somebody, Brady, battle. Win the battle. Win the battle.
To deep right field.
Get there.
Gets it on the ground to Gonzalez. Short big hop there.
Got it.
And the throw is in time. And South Carolina goes 1, 2, 3. In the top of the third. Ole Miss comes to the plate. Leading 2-0.
I think Brady Allen's our best hitter, man. Oh, like all around, I think Brady Allen's our best hitter, personally.
We started with computers. We didn't stop at computers. We didn't stop at storage or cloud. We kept going, working with our customers to enable.
And see, Phil, now I got to change my live stream thing. I got to change the times. I got to change the graphic. See, why is Ole Miss making me do more work? Please explain that. God, we can't just play a normal weekend series. We just can't do it. Good Lord, the good Lord said, nope, you may not.
Because the policies we make are the policies we were built to keep.
An NBA special edition presented by State Farm. Marvel's Arena of Heroes on ESPN2 and ESPN Plus.
Ole Miss leading at 2-0 over South Carolina as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Mike Bianco, the head coach for Ole Miss in his 21st season, 24th overall, third winningest coach in SEC history, longest tenured head coach in any of the 3 major men's sports: football, basketball, baseball. Bianco's team out to a 2-0 lead in this ball game. Trying to add to that is Hayden Dunhurst will start things. And he goes after the first pitch. Well, we talked about it earlier, Billy, but this Ole Miss team so aggressive to the fastball, especially early in the count.
That's exactly right. They have such a great approach. They know what they're looking to hit. And early in the count, they will swing.
Come on, Tommy. Have a quick inning. Let's go, babe. Quick inning. Quick inning. Quick inning. Quick inning, babe. Quick inning.
In there, count evens at a ball and strike. You see TJ McCants couple of hitters away for Ole Miss, standing down at the end of the dugout. And it's now 2-1 to Dunhurst. And an RBI single. It was his 30th of the year. Carrera, Mississippi, in 341. On-base percentage third in the SEC, and he has got a cannon.
Come on, Far. Come on. Fill it up. Fill it up. Come on.
Just off the plate, the count goes 3-1.
That's exactly right. He will throw defensively. He'll throw behind runners. He'll throw to bases. Not afraid to show off his arm.
Well, he reached on a walk there, but Eric Gaucher, the home plate umpire, said no. Here's the full count. Dunhurst lifts it out.
They got away with it there.
Allen runs it down, and it tore the
You don't normally get that lucky.
first out of the inning.
Good swing by Dunhurst there. Really shows off his opposite field approach. Stays inside the ball. Hits a line drive to deep center. Just didn't have enough on it to get over Allen's head.
So for the first time tonight, Thomas Farr is able to get the leadoff man. He walked Gonzalez to start the first inning, gave up a double to Leatherwood to start the second inning. Pitch runs inside for ball one to Justin Bench. Bench reached on an error his first time up. Takes a strike there.
One of the stats that jumps off the page to me about Bench is he
All right.
has
So, yeah, that's the news. Doubleheader tomorrow. 2 o'clock, 7:30.
Just shows you how disciplined of an approach
So,
he has.
buckle up.
Now he is with 2 strikes.
But how about this? 15 strikeouts.
Braden Phillips is, why is it so hard for us to hit fastballs down the middle? Braden, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't. I wish I could tell you.
I'm not sure that's a ratio that anybody actually talks about. That's what bounces in for
I
ball.
truly, genuinely don't know.
Also, with all the bruises he has, he might not describe it as a good ratio. He might.
Certainly helps the on-base percentage.
That's right. That's right.
Two to Bench. Over the plate, take the foul play.
Here you go. Battle Far. Here you go.
So, those are scary.
That's just an example of what we're just talking about Bench. Though.
Yeah, I mean, Elizabeth, I'd love to have a normal Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, we what is this, 3 weekends in a row now? We've had double headers? I mean, good God. Crazy.
This ball lifted toward
Get
left
there.
center. Allen
Hey! Attaboy, Brady! Brady Webb, Jim Allen.
Play by Allen there. You see he gets a very good jump. but also
Show off the leather, baby.
a great jump off the bat. Looks like he's going down, but also he shows off
Yes, sir.
speed there. Takes away a single.
Attaboy, Brady.
An extra base
Hell of a
hit for
job.
Justin Bench.
I don't know if that stuck the landing or didn't stick the landing. He got stuck when he hit.
Had a little tumble there after the landing.
TJ McCants, sacrifice fly, his first time up, picked up his 19th RBI of the year, his 13th in league play.
Attaboy, Brady. What a catch. What a catch. Oh.
Base hit for McCants. He hit it past the second baseman, Weber. Good night at the plate so far for McCants as he continues to swing a hot bat. That's 2 out single.
That's exactly right. That's McCants' second good swing tonight. Takes a low pitch, just stays on it, drives it back up the middle. You see the second baseman shaded more towards that 4-3 hole than he might be for a right-hander. If McCants stays through the middle, is able to get a single out of that.
McCants trying to get second. Got a great jump. Stolen base there for TJ McCants. Ole Miss has not been a team that runs a ton this year. Only 38 attempts. They've only been successful 25 times prior to that. But TJ McCants now 5 out of 5 in stolen bases.
And that's exactly right. That is a great situation to try to run and try to get a runner in scoring position for Cale Baker, who's been swinging the hot bat as well.
Come on, Thomas.
1-1.
And that's another thing is you don't have to steal a ton of bases to be a good base running team. You just have to, if you're going to steal, picking the right spots to do that where the risk reward is right. You got a fast runner in TJ McCants, and he picked a good spot, got a good jump,
I'm back.
able to get into scoring position for Cale Baker here.
Couple of flyouts to start the inning. Great catch.
Come on, Forrest. Go, babe.
Robbing Justin Bench of a base hit. Outside for ball 2. And so 2-1 now to Cale Baker.
I don't know about that in Blue. Hey, Blue. I don't know about that in Blue. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Do not know about that one, Blue.
3-1 to Baker. So you see 66 pitches for 2 2/3 for Thomas Farr.
Good cut.
Cut found back on the fastball.
That was a
I
good.
love Cale Baker being aggressive there. He got a fastball and a hitter's count, took a good swing at it, fouls it straight back, looked like he was right on it. Loved it with a runner in scoring position, loved the hitter being aggressive, trying to drive that run home.
Full count, 2 outs. McCants at second.
Attaboy!
Miss on the fastball.
There you go, Farr.
Strikeout of the game.
Atta baby.
Big one for Thomas Farr. He's Ole Miss where they are. 2-0 after 3.
What a battle, yo.
Trust is
Hey, baby,
the
bark.
beginning of work.
Gotta get him some runs. Got to get him some runs, boy.
Because the promises we make are the promises we were built to keep.
Get him some damn runs, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, Pat.
Toyota, let's go places.
Let's get him some damn runs, huh? Why not? Why not? Great day to score, folks. Just a great day to score. I mean, really.
An NBA special edition presented by State Farm. Marvel's Arena of Heroes on ESPN2 and ESPN+.
Back with you at Swayze Field in Oxford, Mississippi. You look at South Carolina's postseason resume. Right now, D1 Baseball has them as a host. 26-12 overall, 11-7. Metrics are so good. 10 in the RPI, 12 in strength of schedule. Find themselves trailing 2-0 to Ole Miss. We go to the top of the 4th inning.
Not only have they played a tough SEC schedule, but I also believe they went on the road to Texas, who's a tough team in the Big 12.
go, boys. Come on. Swing it a little bit. Swing it a little bit. Come on, Sight. You got to get going, babe. Do your little breathing. Like, just get yourself set. Let's go.
Top of the fourth inning, Gunnar Hoagland, who has been in control, 44 pitches through his first 3 frames, and he delivers a strike on the outside corner to Josiah Seitler. And congratulations to the Ole Miss soccer team. Trailing 2-0, they came back and tied the match at 2 with Southern Cal. They're playing in the NCAA soccer tournament. Went to penalty kicks for the second consecutive game and won it 3-2 in PKs. Pop up on the infield, and Hoagland is called off at the last minute there by Cale Baker for the first out of the inning.
You know, that's the ball that every pitcher wants to catch, but then gets called off by the infielders. He'll go back into the dugout and say, I would have had that one.
There's only one pitcher that I've seen at Ole Miss who had the ability to call everybody off and everybody listened, and that was with Stephen Head, who also played first base, was on the mound. He would call for one, and he just kind of got out of the way. So Matt Mott's soccer team advances in the NCAA tournament. Great win for them. Pop back, foul, and out of play.
Come on, Wes. Come on, Wes.
Behind in the count 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good hard slider there from Gunnar Hoagland.
And that's a great pitch to a hitter that can obviously do a lot of damage at the plate. That's a pitch that any hitter is going to struggle to get in the air.
See Wes Clark, just what a tear to start this year, not only hitting for power, but for average. 10 home runs in the first 15 games of the season. That is a hard pitch to handle there. Strikeout number 7 for Gunnar Hoagland.
That's exactly right. And that's almost an exact replica of his previous pitch. Starts the ball on the plate looking like a strike and then just dives right out of the zone. That's a tough.
Well, when you get to 0-2, a guy like Hoagland's going to just put you away.
Andrew Eister goes after the first pitch and fouls it back. And the thing, Billy, when you look at Gunnar Hoagland, pitching out's good because even the off-speed stuff he's throwing, whether it's the slider or the changeup, he's throwing for strikes, and guys are having to go after that so they don't fall behind early.
That's exactly right, and I think that's what scouts like so much about him. He's polished. He can throw 3 pitches, 4 strikes. And not only that, there's a lot of guys that can. There's some guys that can throw multiple pitches for strikes, but he's got the stuff that can finish off hitters, and that's why he's so high in the national standings in strikeouts. To be able to have both the stuff and the ability to locate it is what makes Gunnar Hoagland truly special.
Come on, Ice.
2 out, bases empty, no balls and 2 strikes. Eister in on the hands, pops it up to second. That's an easy one for Chatinier in South Carolina. Goes 1, 2, 3. That's 9 in a row retired by Gunnar Hoagland. Ole Miss leading it 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
How can I tell you that I love you? But I can't think of the right words to say. I long to tell you that I'm always thinking.
The Harry's razor is not the same. Because some of us are not the same. Our close shave comes from our 5 German-engineered blades, designed to start sharp and stay sharp. And we never upcharge you for high quality. So for those of us who don't want just the same, Harry's razors are here. Harry's, not the same. Available in-store at harrys.com.
did it. You can't use this part of the screen.
Definitely cracked every phone at home.
You broke your phone, so Verizon broke the rules. For the first time ever, new and current customers can trade in their old and damaged phones for up to $800 off our best 5G phones.
The phone is old, very old.
Old, cracked, water damaged, doesn't matter.
I'm ready for something new.
Now, trade up to the 5G network you deserve with the 5G phone you want. Because at Verizon, the network is just the beginning.
See, Ole Miss's postseason resume, it's taken a little bit of a step back as the Rebels have lost 4 straight SEC series, and yet you still look at the total body of work, 28 wins overall, 10 in the SEC. They got the 3 wins against the Big 12 teams, sitting at 16 in the RPI, 23 in strength of schedule. And it's part of what makes this weekend so big. They're playing a team that's sitting at 10 in the RPI coming into this.
That's exactly right. They've come off playing some really tough teams, and they'd like to get going, but a series win here, they've got another opportunity to improve their resume for the postseason. And so much in the SEC is just how you respond to adversity. You're playing tough teams each and every week. Sometimes you just got to put it behind you, move on. How quickly can you do that?
Really, baseball's such a funny game sometimes as well.
Go far.
Everyone fouls it off. And the way that game against LSU ended can almost be like something that kind of shakes you out of a funk.
That's exactly right. Kind of gets you a little momentum, catapults you further.
Maddox 3 says we need Burgee. We just need to hit.
Good.
Attaboy!
There. Leatherwood called out on a straight little backward slider from Thomas Farr.
Attaboy, Farr!
Best breaking ball he's thrown.
Settle in, babe. Settle in. Here you go.
It's a really good pitch there from Farr. The ability to throw the breaking ball to both sides.
Got to get it minimum 5 out of him. Ideally 6. 5 out of him. Ideally 6. See you,
We've
bitch.
seen him throw that back door,
See ya.
the back leg breaking ball
Yeah.
to lefties. To be able to throw it to the other side as well is really impressive and really keeps the hitters on their toes.
First pitch strike to Kim Alderman. And that was the first pitch fastball. Good location with it down at the bottom of the zone.
But that's what's so tough about hitting. Alderman didn't get a breaking ball.
Attaboy!
Fastball his first at bat. I'm sure he was thinking he'd get a first pitch breaking ball and then throw the fastball.
Settle in, Tommy. Settle in, my dude, Tommy.
The 0-2.
Oh, my God.
Swing and a miss, but the ball gets up the third base line. Alderman runs well. That ball goes down toward right field, and then Alderman stumbles.
2!
The second to throw the second.
Oh, my God.
So a wild pitch strikeout. Alderman beats it out. The ball gets away down the right field line. He stumbles spectacularly here. A good throw. Can't be handled. And Kim Alderman is the second.
That's a really run. And that's a play where the scorebook doesn't quite do it justice. A lot was going on that play. And somehow he's on second in scoring position with 2 out, or with 1 out.
And this ball hit up the middle of
I mean,
by Jacob Gonzalez. Alderman hits the bag at third. He will come around to score on the RBI single. Ole Miss immediately makes South Carolina pay for the error.
Good piece of hitting by Gonzalez. We talked about it a lot tonight. He's aggressive early on the fastball in the zone. Hits it right back up the middle.
Thinking back to the Kim Alderman play, they only put 1 error on it. I guess technically you could give 2 errors. You could go throwing error and then. But he gets a 2-base error on a throwing error that's charged to the catcher.
That's exactly right. South Carolina had a chance to get him because he stumbled coming around, making the turn.
All right.
First to second.
I'm convinced I'm convinced the baseball gods hate Thomas Farr. I mean, there is no other logical explanation for what just happened. None. There's no other logical explanation for what just happened. I mean, the baseball gods just hate Thomas Farr. They just hate Thomas Farr. I don't know what Thomas Farr did in his past life, but they hate him.
That just goes to show you that so often baseball is a complex game, but sometimes it's incredibly simple.
They just hate him, bro. I don't know.
A good throw on either one of those than they got now.
I mean, they just hate him.
And a tough break for Thomas Farr. He made a good pitch to get Alderman swinging on, but it was in the dirt, kind of the third base line, and then poor execution on the second error of the game for South Carolina.
Kevin, don't tune back in. We don't need you to watch. Go play Warzone, my guy. We don't even need you to watch. Any fan that would dip out in the fourth inning, hey, I don't judge. Do whatever you got to do is better than this. But, I mean, whatever, my guy.
2-1.
Yeah, good pitch.
2-2. Hit the corner. Farr's slider has looked like it's got a little more bite in this half inning than we've seen earlier.
That's exactly right. He's thrown some really good ones, both 4 strikes, and then the pitch to Alderman, a pitch that looked like a strike, and then dropped it right about at home plate.
Bounced that one in the dirt. Gonzalez read it down and heads down to second base. So another runner in scoring position on the wild pitch.
That's a good read by Gonzalez as well there. He saw the downward angle of the ball even before it hit home, before it hit the dirt, and just got a great jump, and South Carolina had no chance of getting it.
Shotye's been good with runners in scoring position.
Mikey, I think that quarterback's pretty good from what I hear. 5th-rated dual threat for 2022. I mean, you know. Come on, Blue! God! Dude, the
Carolina and number 19 Ole Miss right here in Oxford. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. SEC baseball also available.
Do they not know that it's a doubleheader tomorrow? I don't think they do. Who committed?
See, 83 pitches through 3 1/3. 5 hits allowed. He's got 4 strikeouts, 3 walks.
Bro, Thomas Farr is pissed, and I can't blame him. I can't blame him.
And I think this visit is almost more just to get Farr a breather. Sometimes you get so into the competition, you need to step back, take a breather, get going again here with his at bat against Graham.
Christopher Gauntz. Game 2 will be our game. Bro, the game's not fucking over. Let the game play out. Like, for the love of God. I mean, some of y'all just tuck your tail and run, man. Just tuck your tail and run. Just let the game play. It's the bottom of the 4th. God, bro. Some of y'all are absurd, man. Some of y'all are wild. I love you, but some of y'all are just wild, bro. It ain't bothering me. It's just funny. Like, God, come on now. I thought Gamecocks were resilient, tough, loyal, dedicated. Damn, you can sit through 0-11 in football, but you give up in the 4th inning? Like, good Lord. Give me a break. Let's let the game play out. Son of a bitch. Mikey Hinton, I would start Luke Doty. You know why to start Luke Doty? Because Shane Beamer says we should start Luke Doty. I roll with Beamer. Dang, they're doing the dirt chant.
Fastball up, and Graham got a piece of it. Kentucky leading 3-2 over Tennessee in the top of the 8th inning in Knoxville. Top of the 4th in Gainesville. It's 7-0. Vanderbilt over Florida. Arkansas leads 2-0 over LSU. That's in the top of the 8th inning. Landon Marceau, 7 innings, only 2 earned runs allowed. Chopper left.
1.
No chance for 2. And with third baseman Malone, gets Graham at first. For the second out of the inning, both runners move up.
That's a good play from Malone as well. They cut off that ball. The ball bounced.
Nice job, Brennan.
You know you're not going to be able to turn 2, so he takes the out at first. Good play to cut the ball off because he knows that the shortstop's not going to be able to. There's not going to be enough time for the shortstop to come in and have to throw across the line. Much easier play for the third baseman.
Oh, they're going to walk him.
Hayden Dunhurst is going to be intentionally walked with first base open. That will load the bases for Ole Miss and Justin Bench. Ooh, how good is that? Very spectacular sunset.
No way.
Tonight in Oxford.
Citadel VMI brawl?
SEC baseball here in Oxford.
Come on, Farr. Big hit, man.
Strikeouts for Farr, and he is facing Justin Bench. And Bench goes after the first pitch. It's off the glove of the third baseman Malone out into left field. Gonzalez comes around to score, so does Chatagnier. Dunhurst goes first to third. And Justin Bench reaches safely. We'll see if that scored another error on South Carolina.
That's a good piece of hitting by Bench. That's a really tough play from Malone. Really good base running from the Rebels. Chatagnier was going home as soon as that ball hit off Malone's glove. And then the ability to go first to third for Dunhurst, for your catcher, is really impressive. Great base running all around from the Ole Miss Rebels.
That is scored as a single for Justin Bench, so he gets a 2-run single.
That's a single?
5-0.
What? Bro, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no damn single. Single my ass, bro.
Single my ass. Single. McCants hits it high in the air to right field. And shallow. Eister coming in. He'll make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ole Miss sends 8 men to the plate. They put 3 runs on the board. And the Rebels lead it 5-0.
Oh my God. Why can't we win a game 1? Why can't we do it?
Every customer has their own Safe Light story. This couple was on a camping trip when their windshield got a chip. They drove to Safe Light for a same-day repair. And with their insurance, it was no cost to them. That's service you can trust.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Didn't pitch last week, but he has been locked in tonight. Rebel starter, 7 strikeouts and no walks on 52 pitches through 4 innings.
And you just see a full sample. He's actually throwing a lot of fastballs there to finish guys off. But there you see the slider. You see a complete sample size of fastball, slider, changeup, which makes Gunnar Hoagland so special.
Of the 52 pitches that he has thrown, 39 have been strikes.
That's some real efficiency. That shows why he's only thrown 52 pitches through 4 innings pitch. And as we hit on before, the ability to command all those pitches is really what separates him.
Oakland got South Carolina 1-2-3 in the first, gave up a leadoff single to Eister, and since then has retired 9 in a row with 5 strikeouts. David Mendham, Braylon Wimmer.
Oh, this is fun.
And Malone to lead things off for South Carolina in the top of the 5th. Gamecocks trailing 5-0. Richard Cross, Billy Kirkpatrick with you tonight from Swayze Field. Beautiful Friday night. Graduation week.
This is a lot of fun. This is a blast. This is such a blast. 5-0 Ole Miss. Top of the 5th. Davey Dinger's at the plate. Something has to happen. Something has to happen.
Imagine being in the pros feels like all you got to worry about is baseball.
Something's got to happen. Yo, shout out to my girl Georgia tuned in. What a curse of a name, but it's all good. We got the peeps. We got friends supporting friends tonight. Good people. Maybe they'll be the difference. Could be the difference. It could be the difference.
The 0-1 to Mendham. There's a fastball strike at the knees, and the count goes to 0-2.
And you talk about those facilities, and I think that's why college baseball has such a great argument.
Come on, Davey.
Players that could go in the draft to come to college for the development. You know you're going to get the best coach. You know you're going to get great coaching. You know you're going to get great facilities. You know you're going to get great food. They've got a real argument for coming to college.
Nah.
And jumping out of the zone, you're looking at one of those guys. Gunnar Hoagland, former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates organization.
Joshua Hellman, where can you watch the game? SEC Network Plus. SEC Network Plus, my friend. SEC Network Plus.
And he's getting to experience. Not only has he improved and generated more positive draft stock for himself, but he's getting to pitch in this environment every Friday night, which has to be a lot of fun for him.
2-2 foul away by Mendham.
Davey, it is 2-2. You do not have to come out of your shoes. Just get a base hit, babe. One swing ain't going to bring 5 of them home. For the love of God.
Mendham prior to South Carolina was a second-team All-American in junior college at Commerce State. Chopper right side. Cale Baker squeezes it coming forward for the first out of the 5th inning.
Good play by Baker here. He sees that he recognizes that he's going to get a big hop if he can charge. Charges, makes an easy play, makes a tough play easy by coming to get the big hop.
Adam Ritter. I tell you what, Ritter. Oh, my God. Who's to blame? Coaching the players. Blame the play. Ritter, you just need somebody to blame, don't you? Ritter, just blame me. I'll take the blame. Blame me. Ritter needs someone to blame. He needs it. Ritter needs someone to blame more than he needs air to breathe. Honestly. Ritter's got to have somebody to blame. Go ball. Go ball. Gosh darn. Oh, my God.
Seen a couple of deep fly balls to right field tonight. Brady Allen to start the game, and Wimmer here in the 5th.
Bro, it's just bottom line. When we're not hitting the home run, we're not scoring.
Any help to win tonight?
That's exactly right. There's no win here.
When we don't hit the home run, we don't score. That's basically it.
If he hits that ball a little more level, that ball may be over the fence.
Brennan Malone struck out swinging. He pops it up. Foul territory behind the plate. And Dunhurst gave it a look. That ball gets in the net. Qualifies as no win. Dunhurst went with the big sling of his mask, so he had to go gather that up, get all his equipment back together. Now we'll do it again. With Malone behind in the count 0-1. Fastball up there. That's a hard pitch to catch even at 91. So it's 0-2 now to Brennan Malone.
So often tonight, Hoagland has shown the ability to pitch low in the zone, but there he goes up in the zone and shows that that's an effective pitch, tough pitch to hit for the hitter.
Mike Bianco calls the pitches from the Ole Miss dugout. Pitchers have the ability to shake at any point.
Babe. Come on, Brennan.
Here's Gunnar Hoagland. Strike 3 call. He wanted a fastball on the inside corner. That was a good choice. 8th strikeout of the game. 12 in a row retired by Hoagland.
The Harry's razor is not the same. Because some of us are not the same. Our close shave comes from our 5 German-engineered blades designed to start sharp and stay sharp. And we never upcharge you for high quality. So for those of us who don't want just the same, Harry's razors are here. Harry's, not the same. Available in-store at harrys.com.
The SEC ties everything we've got. And to pull together, even after the game doesn't go our way. And a house divided as you can, I understand. Be filled with love and respect. As the official bank of the SEC, we're reminded that we're always better together. Because the SEC taught us how to face a challenge, even this season.
It will be here before we know it. The SEC baseball tournament back at Hoover once again. The 2021 edition, May 25th.
Trying to go.
The 30th. Top 12 teams from the SEC make it. Day 1, single elimination. The top 4 teams are protected to the double elimination. And when you get to day 5, the remaining 4 teams, the semifinals, back to single elimination. And then on May 30th, championship game, which will air on ESPN2.
What a fun week of baseball that is for SEC baseball fans. You can wake up in the morning and there's a game on, and you go to sleep at night and there's still a game on.
Caleb Baker leading off, and he takes ball 1 from Thomas Farr. South Carolina has a left-hander throwing in the bullpen. As we begin the bottom of the 5th inning with Ole Miss leading 5-0. That's John Gilreath. Swing and a miss.
Keep battling, Thomas.
Caleb Baker. Probably the one the big man wanted right there. You ever been to the SEC tournament in Hoover?
I have not. I want to. It's definitely a bucket list thing I want to do.
It is fantastic. Got 1 and 2 to Caleb Baker. If you were a college baseball fan, it is must do. And I would say like at least once, but it's such an easy trip. That could be like an annual thing.
That's exactly right.
1-2. Baker fouls it away, stays alive at the plate.
And with the SEC, you're seeing great teams every game.
A lot of people have argued through the years, best baseball outside of Omaha. There are years where there's an argument to be made that it's just the best baseball, period. At the end of the back,
VFB.
he'll take it himself. Beats Caleb Baker by
What?
a couple of steps for the first
VFB.
Baker 0 for 3 tonight in the 7th hole lineup.
Good play by Minden there. Sometimes those cue balls off the end of the bat are the tough ones to field because they got so much spin on them. Also, those balls in between the pitcher and first baseman, sometimes communications is so important. You see there, Farr getting over, taking a good route, getting over there. South Carolina defense handles that play.
In Leatherwood, doubled to lead off the second inning, struck out looking in the fourth. Leatherwood hits this one past the first baseman, Mendham, diving to his right. Second hit of the ball game for Leatherwood in the eighth for Ole Miss.
Leatherwood really wearing down that right field line tonight. He gets another ball in the inner half, pulls the hands inside, put a good swing on the ball. Gets the Rebels a runner on with one out the fifth inning.
That's actually the seventh hit of the game for Ole Miss. Rebels with the digital camo helmets and hats tonight, part of the military appreciation weekend. Honored student veterans at the ballpark earlier tonight. Kev Alderman, 2 at-bats in a row where Farr has opened him with a fastball. It was 3 straight breaking balls in the first at-bat. Fastball, breaking ball in the second at-bat. Now Alderman reached on a strikeout wild pitch, got the second on a throwing error, and then came around to score. That's a breaking ball up. And he fouls
Gamecock 2018 says, do you think it would be worth switching up Farr and Jordan next week just to freshen things up? Gamecock 2018. I'm going to answer your question with a question. How many runs would Brandon Jordan score for Carolina's offense? Because we've got 0 right now. If Jordan was pitching, would we still have 0 or we have a couple more? What difference does it make? Honestly, what difference does it make?
It's a good pitch by Farr there, knowing he does not want to throw anything for a strike.
Farr is just the easy guy to blame. That's what the thing is. Farr's he's the scapegoat of it all. Fans need somebody to blame, and Farr's the guy. I'm not sitting here saying Farr's throwing a gym tonight by any stretch, but damn, he deserves a better fate than what he's getting every single Friday. No, Gamecock 2018, everyone is blaming Thomas Farr. Most everyone. You are incorrect, my friend. Trust me, I see it all. Thomas Farr gets the brunt of it. If he wasn't getting blamed, you wouldn't be asking me if we should be switching him. I mean, honestly.
Farmer's lost his last 3 starts to Missouri, LSU, and Arkansas.
Hey, if they want to switch it, though, by all means, go right ahead. Go ahead and switch it. Do I think they will? Absolutely not. I don't think they will. I'd be shocked if they did.
5 strikeouts tonight for Thomas Farr. Now down the first base line by Jacob Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a walk, a ground out, and an RBI single. Scored a couple.
Gamecock 2018, so you don't want to try to win games on Friday. Yeah, bro, you're right. Yeah, I want to lose Friday. You're correct. Yeah, I love losing game 1. It's great. It's great. It's awesome.
These 2 teams have both had their issues in game 1s this year. South Carolina.
Like I said weeks ago, if you switch Farr, you are creating more problems than you are solving. And I can explain that to you if you need me to. Because if you switch, let's say Farr and Jordan. Let's say Farr and Jordan. Well, here's what you do. You don't know that Jordan would be good in the Friday night role. You're just assuming. You're just assuming Jordan would flourish in that role. You have no idea. Then you move Thomas Farr. All of a sudden, he starts second-guessing himself and motherfucking himself. Oh, I'm not the guy. My coaches don't believe in me. Oh, his confidence is shot. And then what if Jordan backfires? Now nobody knows what role they are. So, I mean, you're banking on that it works. You're banking on that it works. I get what you're saying. I just think as a team, you need to play better in game 1. I don't think changing the pitcher is going to do a whole lot. Changing third base and changing your starting pitcher, your Friday, that's a much, much different thing. Much different thing. I understand what you're saying, Gamecock 20. I'm not like totally trying to dismiss what you are saying. But we just as a complete team need to play better. So, does our team hate Thomas Farr? Do the baseball gods hate Thomas Farr? I don't know. I don't know at this point. But there's no debate. We play our worst baseball with him on the bump. I don't know what he's supposed to do, but I don't know what he can do about what is he supposed to do? It's nothing he's doing. I mean, there's a reason Farr is in this spot, bro. There's a reason Thomas Farr is in this spot.
All time in the series between South Carolina and Ole Miss, Gamecocks with a 12-win advantage overall, 36-24. Two teams last met in Columbia in 2018.
Christopher Gaunt says Friday night we play sluggish. Need some kind of miracle in the first game. Right now we've been winning the second and third games. See, I don't agree with that sentiment either. There's people that think that we're not excited or we don't show up on Friday. Bro, that is the worst. Nah, bro. We're showing up. We're just not playing well. We're not playing well. It's not that we're sluggish or we aren't excited to go. We're just not playing well. We're not playing well. That's it.
That story, you saw Parker Gracie was the Ole Miss closer back then.
I mean, I don't know what. Trust me, I don't know what has to happen.
It's a little different than the pro game. In the pro game, you never see a closer go 4 innings. But college baseball, they do.
You don't see many starters go 4 innings. It feels like in the
Exactly
big
right.
leagues
That's
anymore.
exactly
Hey,
right.
boy.
Big swing and a miss there for strike 2.
But again, hey, if Kingston and Meade, if they feel like changing starters, if they feel like switching Farr and Sanders and Jordan and jumbling them all up, if they think that's the best solution, maybe we'll see. I don't see it happening, but, Because, again, personally, Thomas Farr has pitched much, much, much better than his SEC record would show. Much better. We're just playing like shit behind him. I mean, I don't know.
Shot and hammers that one foul.
I don't know. I don't know.
Good swing by Chatnier there. Looked like Farr was trying to get him to chase a high fastball. Just didn't get it quite as high as he wanted to. Chatnier pulls it just foul.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, couple of runners on.
Well, and here's the thing.
To stay alive there.
And this is what we were talking about on one of Chatnier's earlier at bats. Just a tough out. Fouls off, tough pitch.
I hear what you're saying, man. I do. I think the weekend off idea is terrible because the only way to get through a slump or get through whatever this is to play. You have to. Keep swinging, keep throwing, keep doing your thing. That's the only way you get through it. But, I'll tell you one thing. You switch them up. I'm just, like I said, it's a huge gamble. And in my opinion, it's just, you're just, again, you are creating more problems than you solve, in my opinion. I mean, the solution is either switch pitchers or, hey, just play better. Play better behind him. Just play better behind him. Go hit a little bit. Play better defense. So, again, he's catching all the blame for it, and it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's all good.
2-2 hit on the ground to short.
Attaboy. There you go. Being a pitcher is like being a quarterback, man. You get too much of the credit and too much of the blame. Bottom line. So, I get it. Hell, I did it myself. Did it myself. My guy for third, I still say Malone, honestly. You think Heinrich's a better? I mean, nobody's really taking claim of the job, but you gotta pick one guy and roll with him, man. And I'd pick Malone personally. I'd pick Malone. That's just me, bro. That's just me. I think I think Brendan Malone in the long run, his ceiling is by far the highest.
The week off would he come out a little rusty. He has not done that. He has shown that he's had command of all 3 pitches, been in control the whole game.
First pitch strike to George Khalil. Showed bunt, pulled it back.
5 runs is not that many in college baseball, folks.
Should give him a week off next week.
Why not? Why not?
I think when you got Gunnar Hoagland, you probably don't overthink it. You probably just roll him out there each week.
Cale Baker, foul territory, first base side for the first out of the inning. Tonight, the SEC Now team will have all the highlights. We're busy night with softball and baseball diamonds. They'll talk NFL draft as well. You can always watch on the ESPN app. Nine-hole hitter Noah Myers. Myers grounded out to second his first time up. He shows bunt and takes a strike. And if you're watching closely there, you saw Myers kind of peek down to third. And he saw Justin Bench play back a little bit. It's just outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Noah Myers.
Definitely a good idea. If you're South Carolina, you're trying to find any way you can to get on base, break up Hoagland's rhythm.
1 ball and 2 strikes now to Myers, the left fielder, making his first SEC start. Myers has played in now 16 games this year, just his 3rd start of the season. He choked up, 1-2 pitch coming, and he fouls it away.
Gamecock 2018. Will from Denver, by the way. I don't know if you remember me. I've been riding with you since early 2019. Keep it up. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I do remember. Appreciate it. Yeah. No, listen, sorry. Wasn't like coming at you or anything. I'm just, we're all frustrated. You know what I mean? We're all frustrated as shit right now. So, no, nothing personal. Nothing personal. I appreciate you for real, man. For real. We're a big family here. So, if I come at you, it's all good. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this team. I don't.
Beautiful pitch there from Hoagland, especially after you've been throwing.
I don't know what to think of this team. I really don't.
And then he hits him with a slider right on the inner half.
Sometimes you see the reaction from a hitter, and he just goes,
Yep.
Back to the top of the order, and the always dangerous Brady Allen, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. And he takes a ball. That's one thing that Gunnar Hoagland has taken advantage of tonight. That's a generous strike zone from Eric Gaucher. He's called that high slider a strike.
That's exactly right. When you've got a pitcher that can command the ball like Hoagland, giving him a generous strike zone, he'll just keep throwing it to those spots that he knows will be called strikes.
was a great pitch there. He's gotten some corners extended at times. That was just about as good as you can do it. No balls and 2 strikes to Brady Allen. And Allen keeps it just inside the first base bag. Cale Baker needed to swat it and step on it, but he was able to get his feet and step on the bag. Another 1, 2, 3 inning for Gunnar Hope.
That's too easy. Just too easy, man. Just too easy.
An NBA special edition presented by State Farm. Marvel's Arena of Heroes on ESPN2 and ESPN Plus.
Some people are born with it. Nights they work so hard, it's in my blood. Yeah, it's in my blood.
Thomas Farr's night is over after 5 innings of work. He gives way to John Gilreath, making his 9th appearance of the year. Gilreath is 1-0 with a 3.12 ERA, 8 strikeouts, 8 walks in 8 2/3 innings. You're going to see from Mr. Gilreath.
Gilreath has a fastball that he throws around 86 to 90. He's also got a slider that is more of a sweeping slider than a vertical break pitch. He'll also feature a cutter and a changeup. So 4 pitches for Gilreath. Expect him to command the ball well, mix in with his fastball with a lot of sliders, especially as we see lefties coming to the plate.
3rd SEC appearance of the year for John Gilreath. He's got 3 innings of work, a couple of hits, and a run allowed. Thomas Farr in 5 innings threw 112 pitches, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs allowed, only 4 of them earned with 5 walks and 5 strikeouts after popcorn to the dugout. Farr kind of battled through. I mean, I know it's 5-0. Ole Miss scored 2 early, and then they got 3 runs in the 4th inning, but kind of preserved the bullpen. A lot of baseball left, obviously.
That's exactly right. And I think he pitched better than what the stat line showed. If we think back to the 1st inning, there was the ground ball.
Yeah, Alex McGrath's my dude, man.
He gets him out of the inning.
That's right.
Alex McGrath's my dude.
One of the runs in the 1st inning was unearned. And then in the 4th inning, you had the strikeout wild pitch of Kemp Alderman. He got into scoring position and then later scored. Kevin Graham, first pitch, our first hitter to face Gilreath. Gets a hit into right. 2nd hit of the game for Kevin Graham. He's 2 for 4.
Really seems like the Ole Miss lefties, Graham and Leatherwood, have been wearing out the right field line. He got a slider that was elevated. He does a good job staying on it, swinging through, hitting it through the right side of the infield there.
So Kevin Graham at first with nobody out, and Hayden Dunhurst at the plate. 1 for 2, intentionally walked to load the bases in the 4th inning, and then Justin Bench immediately got a 2-run single.
Yeah, the Black Hats are fire. I love them too.
Going into the bottom of really into the top of the 8th inning.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Could have used that earlier.
offensive categories. That's one where they would prefer not to lead the league. That is the 18th double play that the Rebels have grounded into in conference play.
And they called the double play the pitcher's best friend for a reason. He was in a little trouble there, facing the four hitter with the cleanup hitter with the runner on base, and now he's 2 outs, nobody on.
So Wimmer and Khalil in the middle of the infield, role pair. Base is empty with 2 down. Mike Clement with a quick visit with Justin Mitch, probably just to slow things down for a second and give Gunnar Hoagland an extra minute or two in the dugout. I mean, Gunnar Hoagland's pitching. You almost feel like, can I just keep going?
Yeah, the way he's throwing, he's just in a rhythm, and you just want to get back out there as soon as you can.
It shows bunt, takes strike 1. So that Arkansas LSU game is now gone final. In fact, 2 finals in the league. Kentucky beats Tennessee 8-2 to split.
Whoa!
Arkansas takes game
Whoa!
7-0.
Whoa!
Razorbacks are now 33-7 on the year.
Kentucky beat Tennessee.
Lifts this one to
Wow!
0-2 pitch.
How about Gilreath? Nice job, Gilreath.
After the leadoff single, he gets a double play and a fly out. Through 6, Ole Miss leading at 5-0.
Boy, Gilreath. Nine more outs to battle.
An NBA Special Edition, Marvel's Arena of Heroes.
Curry behind the back. Puts up a 3. All drives and scores. How about that? Wow.
An NBA Special Edition presented by State Farm, Marvel's Arena of Heroes, Warriors Pelicans, Monday on ESPN2 and ESPN+.
Nine more outs. Let's go.
It's why we get up on Saturday. Look forward to Sunday. And live for Monday night. It's why we believe 2 minutes. There's plenty of time. And why we always just want to go for it. It's why we are who we are.
His story is such an inspiration.
Why we feel the way we feel. Why we do the things we do. And why we can't wait to do them again.
I messed up. Sorry.
Ole Miss goes to the bullpen, and Derek Diamond will appear for the 12th time this year. He has
Whoops,
been both
sorry,
the starter
guys.
and a
It is
reliever.
5-0. I apologize.
5.4
Did not mean to put a 6.
46 strikeouts.
Hey, Hoagland's out the game. We have a chance.
And is coming off his either best or second best performance of the year. He was outstanding against Texas in his first start of the season. And then last week, Billy against LSU on about 3 hours' notice was really good against LSU.
That's exactly right. He didn't know waking up that morning that he was going to be making that start, but he performed really well. Went 6 innings on short notice. Now is in a little bit of a new role as a reliever, but certainly will be used to pitching in big spots in the SEC.
You see just 73 pitches tonight for Gunnar Hoagland, but after some soreness after his start against Mississippi State, missing last week's start, and I think Mike Bianco probably acting out of an abundance of caution. 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 9 strikeouts, and no walks. And was just absolutely dominant. He retired the last 15 hitters that he faced. leadoff single in the second inning, and then retire the next 15 games.
Did they shrink Diamond's pants?
So Josiah
Oh.
Seitler will lead things off for South
Got them high waters. I don't know.
You know the Gamecocks are happy to see somebody besides number 6.
Come on, let's go. New pitcher, new life. Let's go.
Sometimes it's when somebody's pitcher's that dominant, even if you've got a great pitcher coming in for them, it's good to see someone else.
New pitcher, new life. What do you say?
We certainly
New pitcher, new life. Let's go.
know anything.
Come on, babe. Start us off, Sight. Let's go, babe.
There's any reason to pull hope other than
Go.
the fact that he just
Go, ball. Drop the barrel head. Let's go.
Diamond faces South Carolina is
Let's go. Just like that. Just like that.
6th time this year.
Let's go.
2nd time in SEC play. South Carolina
There you go.
on the board with a solo home run.
Looks like it's that low and in pitch.
Had a baby. Drop the barrel head on that boy. Drop the barrel on it. Drop the barrel head on it. Let's freaking go, Sight. Hand in the scythe. Hand Sightler the scythe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So Josiah Seitler, rather, gets South
Come on.
Carolina
Let's go.
now
Let's go. It ain't over. Let's go. Come on.
Clark leads this South Carolina team.
Oh, hell no. That ain't no strike. Come on. Get out of here.
Wes Clark, 15 home runs on the year, 35 runs batted in. 12 of his 15 have come in non-conference games. He's got 3 in league play. 0-2. Another good slider there from Derek Diamond. Right-hander Tyler Myers throwing in the bullpen.
This is similar to how Hoagland attacked Allen. We saw
Come on, Clark.
Clark. A lot of sliders on the outside portion of the plate.
Bro, they're just gonna pepper sliders out there. They're just gonna pepper sliders.
That one. 4 ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Wes Clark. Clark fouls it off the opposite way, hits it a long way foul. That's another pitch coming for Wes Clark.
Diamond tried to sneak a fastball by him there, tried to put it in the same tunnel that he's been throwing his sliders and just keep it on that outside corner.
Clark had 8 home runs and 16 starts last year as a sophomore for South Carolina. As a freshman back in 2019, he played in only 19 games, had 11 starts, hit 1 home run in 2019. It's been a big piece of the offense for the Gamecocks.
Come on, Wes.
Since then, drafted out of high school by the Milwaukee Brewers in the 40th round.
It was low. That was low. That was low. That was low. That was low. Yeah. Be smart. Be smart. Come on, base hit ball forward. We need base runners. We need base runners. We need base runners. Got to have base runners. Got to have base runners. This slider is his kryptonite, bro. Slider away is.
To be able to go to a breaking ball in a 3-2 count like that, you have to think Clark was sitting fastball, and to be able to throw a breaking ball right on the corner like that just shows you the amount of command and control that and confidence that Diamond has in his breaking ball.
Here's Andrew Eister. He has 1 of South Carolina's 2 hits in the game. Singled in the second inning.
That slider away, bro. That is Wes Clark's kryptonite, bro. Why would you ever throw Wes Clark a fastball? I mean, why? Why would you? You're stupid if you throw Wes Clark a fastball at this point. Come on, Ice. Come on, Ice. Clog up the bases. We need to clog up the bases. Need to clog up the bases.
shakes off the first signal. Goes fastball there. Tied him up inside.
Good pitch mix from Diamond there. He's throwing a lot of sliders outside to be able to run it back up and in, just to get the hitter, just to make the hitter not be able to lean out over expecting the slider. Good pitch decision there.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Heister goes down swinging. So after the solo home run, back-to-back strikeouts for Derek Diamond. They're 2 out of the 7.
Another good slider there from Diamond. And really, I think the pitch before really sets it up, changing the eye level, getting the hitter a little uncomfortable, coming right back to that slider on the outside corner.
Two down, bases empty for the left-handed hitting first baseman David Mendham. Mendham 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out looking in the second inning and ground down to his counterpart Cale Baker at first to start the 5th inning. Takes fastball away for ball 1. They slipped out of the hand from Derek Diamond. 2-0 as he goes to the rosin bat. Diamond with the semi-old school look with his pants. Not all the way down to the ankles, not pulled up to the knees. Got the real stirrups to go with him.
You don't see that look very often anymore.
No?
In fact, you see kind of more of the extremes. You see some guys going above the knee now. You see guys tucking them into their spikes, but you don't see the tweeners look much.
Greg Maddux might have worn his a little bit higher than that, but that's kind of the look. 3-0. Foul away. Green light on a 3-0 fastball for strike 1 to David Mendham. Of course, Greg Maddux would also be getting 8 inches off the outside corner called strikes.
That's exactly right.
With 84-mile-an-hour fastballs, maybe.
He knew when he was getting the outside call, and he could definitely exploit it.
The 3-1. There's a strike on the outside corner. The count goes full now to David Mendham. Leadoff solo home run for Josiah Seitler got South Carolina on the board here in the top of the 7th inning. It's now 5-1. Clark struck out swinging, so did Eister. And now a full count pitch coming to David Mendham.
That probably should have been strike 3 if he caught it.
Copeland not able to catch it.
Yep.
Not much of a shot at getting that call. So 2-out walk. It's the 3rd base runner of the game for South Carolina. The first walk.
That's exactly right. A frontier that we're learning more and more about in baseball is catcher framing and the ability that the catcher has to impact an umpire's decisions on balls that are either on the corner or it's just slightly off. How they receive it matters a lot.
And in fairness, that is not a pitch that Eric Gaucher really has given tonight. That fastball at the bottom of the strike zone, just below. So might not have got the call regardless.
Come on, Wimmy. Come on, make them pay. Make them pay. Catcher misses a frame. Yink. Ting. Ting. Why not?
Why not? So that's one thing we did not see with Gunnar Hogan. He worked ahead for 6 solid innings.
Exactly right. We felt like we saw a lot of 2-strike counts for South Carolina hitters. He's getting ahead early with both his slider and his fastball.
I'm bet. Good cut. Good cut. It's a good cut. Good cut.
Now back, the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Candy up 10-2 over Florida in the 6th inning. Alabama has come all the way back and has taken a 9-8 lead over Missouri in the 7th. Auburn and Georgia have gone to extras in Athens, tied at 3.
Wow.
Texas A&M leading
Vandy whooping Florida's ass, bro.
6th inning in Starkville. Here in Oxford, it's 5-1. Ole Miss with the lead over South Carolina. The 2-2. Now back again.
Another good cut. I tell you what, these are a lot better swings than we have been seeing.
2 finals in the SEC. Kentucky with an 8-2 win over Tennessee to split that series in a game apiece. They'll play the deciding game tomorrow at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. And Arkansas gets game 1 from LSU down in Baton Rouge, 7-0.
Come on, Wimmy. Come on, Wim. You're seeing it, babe. Get you something to hit. Something in the gap. Don't have to be a hero.
Swing and a miss. So it was a foul tip, and Hoagland was not able to hang on. So
Wow.
Stays alive at the plate.
Oh, yep, you're right. My apologies, folks. Got so wrapped up in the game.
Saw a little frustration from Butthurst behind the plate. He thought he.
Come on, Wim. Make him pay for it.
So another 2-2 coming to Weber. Pulls it foul.
It's one hell of an AB.
Backhanded by Justin Bench in foul
This is
territory.
one hell of an AB. Come on, Wim. Make him pay. Come on. Stu!
Third base for South Carolina. Former assistant
Stu.
left Ole Miss to become a head coach and then went back to South Carolina. Worked on Ray Tanner's staff years and years ago. Great guy. 2-2 pitch, foul back.
Keep fighting.
See Stewart late. Swing was part of here at Ole Miss, the Western Division title in 05, the 06 SEC Tournament champions, 130 wins in the time that he was on Mike Bianco's staff here at Ole Miss.
Come on, Wimmy.
Strike 3 call. Wimmer goes away looking on a 92-mile-an-hour fastball on the black.
Quick pitch here by Diamond to get after a number of sliders go right back to the fastball and catch the outside corner.
Stretch time at Swayze. Ole Miss leading 5-1.
You deserve a car that thrills you. A car that puts goosebumps on your goosebumps.
Best seat in the house right there on Daddy's shoulders as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Ole Miss 5, South Carolina 1. Gamecock got their first run of the game, a solo home run to start the 7th inning off of Derek Diamond. Solo shot by Josiah Seitler was his 6th of the year. Here's TJ McCants, took ball 1. Cants had a sacrifice fly, picked up an RBI back in the 1st inning. He takes ball 2 there. Single to right, stole a base in the 3rd, flew out to right in the 4th inning. Chopper, make a play. Throw to first, not in time. Jim McCants could really run.
That's part of what makes this Ole Miss lineup so tough, too, because you got a guy like McCants that's such a great hitter, and you're hitting a good pitch,
Got to get it out your glove. Got to get it out your glove.
and you bobble the ball once, and he's able to beat it out.
That's one of those, you know, you've got to hurry, and everything has to be perfect on a big bouncer like that. Can't able to beat it out.
That's exactly right. As a pitcher, you know that when the ball's in the air, you got to get rid of it. You almost think he was thinking about getting rid of it before he threw it.
Here's Cale Baker, 0 for 3. It swings over the top of a breaking ball for strike one. Baker fly out, strikeout, and a ground out.
Hump, let's play.
2 home runs in non-conference games this year for Cale Baker.
Let's play, boys. Let's play. Let's play.
Season
Shit.
COVID issues. Just a couple of weeks with a hand injury.
That's a tough injury for a hitter as well. Anything with your hands just prevents the amount of time you're hitting is such a field talent. And so anytime you don't have the ability to practice, you get out of rhythm. It's tough it takes a little time to recover from.
Might have been a little closer than McCants over at first base would have liked. Didn't have much of a lead, and he just kind of went back in standing up. And a quick word from Chris Cleary, the first base coach. Two to Baker. It's a high fly ball. Allen on the run toward the right center field. That will make the catch there for the
Little too good on 0-2, Gilly. Little too good.
Allen's played a good center field. Had a diamond catch early in the ball game to rob Justin Benton to a base hit.
He can certainly cover a lot of ground out there. That's a slightly tougher play than it looks like because the ball's tailing off the bat of a right-handed hitter.
South Carolina keeping an eye on McCants, who does have a stolen base tonight. He's perfect 5 of 5 on the year. All 5 of his stolen bases have come in SEC play. Leatherwood tonight, 2 for 3. Both of his base hits past the first baseman. Got a double down into the right field corner to start the second inning. And single to the 5th.
Out of what? Good pitch.
Fastball strike. Count goes to 1-1.
Good pitch, babe. A little bit.
And we talk about McCants' ability to steal. We see him consulting with Coach Cleary down the line here. Anymore, teams have such good scouting reports, not only on the pitcher's strengths and weaknesses, but also on their times to home plate, their pickoff move.
McCants read that one down, got a little bit of a late jump. Not a great throw. It gets out into center field, and McCants' late decision decided to stay put at second. It's going to be a wild pitch rather than a stolen base for McCants. He goes right away. He's probably standing on third base. But
tough decision. Better you're already in scoring position. If you're questioning it, stick at second. You're in scoring position with one out.
Let's go, Gilly. Where are you seeing that, USC Insider? Where are you seeing that?
2-2 now to Hayden Leatherwood.
Never mind, I got you. Washington State defensive back transfer Tyrese Ross. Tyrese Ross.
That you see to move up on balls in the dirt. any sort of wild pitch, on any pitch that's just not well received, is what you see in good base running teams. It's not always about leading the conference in steals. It's about taking free bases when you can get them.
Ball lifted left. Myers moving over toward the line.
Yeesh.
The edge of the warning track. He makes the catch, and now McCants tags and takes third. Now, the flip side of not getting to third base on the previous play when the ball got into center field is that cost Ole Miss a run. A good base running there from McCants. Saw the fly out by Leatherwood in the second out of the inning.
You don't often see a runner on second tag up on the fly ball left field, but he made a good read on that. It was tailing towards
Tyrese Ross, Washington State.
A little deeper, was able to get to third base.
So now Kemp Alderman comes to the plate. Tough night at the dish for Alderman. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, but he does have a run scored. Reached on a wild pitch, got to second on the throwing error in the third inning. And it scored on the single from Jacob Gonzalez. And a breaking ball that time. It was a better swing on a slider. With lefty Gilreath on the mound, now a slider, though, that's breaking into his hands as opposed to away from him.
This is why we see platoons being implemented more so at the major league level. Easier to see a left-handed pitcher for a right-handed bat, especially with that breaking ball that is now breaking into the barrel of the bat rather than away from it.
1-1 now to Alderman.
Sorry, guys, getting the graphic out. What on?
Next swing there. 1-2.
Why is this so hard to find?
South Carolina's had a pretty good plan with him. It was 3 or 4 straight breaking balls in the first at bat of the game. And then each of the last 2 at bats.
Oh, Tyrese Ross. My bad. I thought it was Moss. Tyrese Ross. I'm like, what? Tyrese Ross.
There swings over the top of it. Kemp Alderman is now 0 for 4.
Attaboy, Gilly.
With 4 strikeouts. Rebel stranded runner at third. It's 5-1 after 7.
Well, we needed DBs. Honestly, that's a good pickup. We needed DBs. We need not needed. We need DBs.
Can they play in front of empty gyms? How are they going to keep players engaged?
We just sit here and hope that they can make it work.
We didn't know if we were going to get here, but we're here.
Tonight, we begin this 2020 season playing in front of a bunch of cardboard cutouts.
How gratifying is tonight? It's amazing to be back.
This is weird for you guys. Is this for us?
2.7 seconds remaining.
Ross, what it says, 33 tackles in 33 tackles in 2019.
Five runs, 9 hits tonight for Ole Miss. A run, a couple of hits, and 2 errors for South Carolina as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Ole Miss has made a defensive change. Hayden Leatherwood comes out of the game. John Rice.
Saudi
goes in
John
right
Rice
field.
Plum, the old football player. Huh?
Plumlee is an elite outfielder, defensive outfielder. We saw some really nice plays, including one that saved a run in the Thursday night game against LSU, where he was able to get a tagging runner at going from first to second before the runner scored from third.
First pitch strike to Brennan Malone. Beg your pardon. They are pinch hitting here for Malone. That is Joe Satterfield, senior from Greenville, South Carolina. He's behind in the count 0-2. The numbers for Satterfield hitting .241 on the year. Brennan Malone was 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts.
Yo, Satty.
Outside of the fastball there. If you're joining us late, Gunnar Hoagland, 6 innings of one-hit baseball. Struck out 9, did not walk a batter. Derek Diamond came in the 7th, gave up a leadoff solo home run, got a couple of strikeouts, walked a batter, and then one more strikeout to end the inning. Chopper left side. Bench has to come a long way over and then flips it across the diamond before the first out of the inning. That's a good play by Justin Bench. Sunday, the Rally Cap crew breaks down the week that was in baseball and softball with highlights, analysis.
Rally Cap, what a show.
Look ahead at the upcoming week's best matchups. Rally Cap, 8 Eastern, 7 Central on Sunday night right here on the SEC Network and the ESPN app. Ari in studio. Madison Shipman and David DeLucci from
Come on, Georgie.
Their satellite studios, also known as their houses. First pitch, ball 1 to George Khalil. Hard slider there from Derek Diamond. Count evens at 1-1 to Khalil, who struck out in the 3rd.
I mean, this is just is this not just so par for the course? Like, I mean, this is like every Friday. This is like every game 1. I mean, God, man.
They added 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning.
This is just like par for the course, man. Par for the freaking course.
It's only run solo shot in the top of the 7th from Josiah.
Par for the
6th
course.
home run of the year. 2nd in an SEC game. 1 out, base is empty for George Khalil.
Par for the freaking course. Just unreal. Just unreal, boys and girls.
A little bit backwards in this at bat. Started out off with 3 breaking balls, then tries to finish Khalil with a high fastball there. Just missed up in the zone.
2-2. Swing and a miss late on the fastball that time. That's the 4th strikeout for Derek Diamond since entering, and there are 2 out in the 8th.
Good pitch there from Diamond. High fastball after a number of breaking balls. He's thrown so many breaking balls that the hitter has to respect that pitch. He's able to sneak a fastball by him at the top of the zone.
Now Noah Myers in the 9-hole 0 for 2. Told you earlier, Myers making his first SEC start, 3rd start of the season. Got the 1 home run, 4 driven in. That hurts.
It doesn't feel good. You see that he's rocking the Evo shield on his front leg, but it often seems to find the spot that is not covered by the Evo shield.
Ball on the strike to Myers.
Out.
Just outside for ball 2.
Braden, I don't think it's everybody's ace is that much better than ours. We're just collectively as a collective, we're just not playing well. I mean, nothing. We're not doing anything well. Braden Phillips, why does Brandon Fields get no opportunities? I can tell you why he gets no opportunities, because number one, we have a pretty deep outfield, and number two, the opportunities he's gotten, man, against lesser competition, he has looked awful. I mean, listen, I know we're all hype about the kid, but my God, if you can't hit against Mercer and Citadel and Winthrop and all, they're not going to put you in these situations. They're just not going to do it. So, I mean, we're lost, man. We're lost at the plate. We're just totally lost. We're just completely lost at the plate, man. I mean,
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Gunnar Hoagland, the starter tonight for Ole Miss, in complete control. He gave up one hit and struck out 9. Rebels got on the board early with a couple of runs. In the bottom of the 1st inning, Hayden Dunhurst with an RBI single. Justin Finch off the glove of the 3rd baseman Malone scored a couple of runs. Rebels put 3 on the board in the bottom of the 4th. Only run of the game for South Carolina. Solo home run for Josiah Seitler. 5-1. The Gamecocks will have to have at least 4 runs in the top of the 9th inning. Ole Miss looking for some insurance. Thomas Farr, the starter for the Gamecocks, 5 innings, 4 earned runs. And you again see the line for Hoagland. Jacob Gonzalez goes after the first pitch, grounds it right side for the first out in the bottom of the 8th.
W. Howell says, play Fields. I'll die on this hill. W. Howell.
Whoever makes the play for the first out.
You'll die on the hill of uncertainty, because there's nothing that tells you this kid is going to jump in the lineup and all of a sudden we're going to start hitting. You know what I mean? I'll just tell you this. I'll tell you this. I watched him in preseason scrimmages. I've watched what he's done this year. Kid's got unreal. He's got ability. There's no question. He's got tools, but there's a hole in his bat, bro. I mean, there's no other way to put it. There's a hole in his bat from what I've seen. A lot of swing and miss there. I understand what the lineup's doing right now. So what do you have to lose? But it hadn't looked good when I've seen it. I don't know. A lot of tools, though. And I mean, he's going to have to be a dude for us next year. Right. Well, Noah Myers hit a grand slam Tuesday. So after that, you knew he was going to start tonight if need be.
Certainly less than 2.
But I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, why not? We'd rather watch the young guy that's got upside than kind of the known commodity, you know? I get it. Trust me, I get it. I mean, hey, at this point, man, when you can't win a Friday night, you just got to try everything. I'll tell you what. Imagine where would this team be without a Brandon Jordan or Will Sanders? I mean, my God. Jesus Christ. Those dudes have pitched massive games for us.
And then in the 8th against LSU.
Braden Phillips, when's the Doty Road to Glory continue? Well, I mean, Sunday just opened wide open, man, with no baseball games. I might do it Sunday. What y'all think? A little Sunday afternoon?
He's a guy that always seems to do well with runners on base as well. Just seems to have a knack for putting together tough at-bats, putting the bat on the ball in big-time situations.
Strikes
that boy Gilreath.
Chase one out of the zone. That is the 2nd strikeout for John Gilreath since coming in.
Gilreath gets shot yay to chase one there. I believe that was the changeup. Gilreath has done a good job in his 2 2/3 innings of work. It's always important when you're down to have relievers that can come in and keep the deficit small, give your offense a chance to get back in the game.
Well, that has also preserved the bullpen for South Carolina. I mean, Mark Kingston may have stayed with Thomas Farr a little longer than some would have. But he's going to be in really good shape going into games 2 and 3. South Carolina only uses 2 pitchers in this game.
On Friday night, you kind of have to plan for your weekend and evaluate the game as it's going through. You certainly want to go get the win, but you also want to preserve your bullpen if you're not in the best position to go get that win.
Kevin Graham hits a fly ball to center field on the run.
Boy, Brady, great job.
Brady Allen makes another nice play.
Great job, Brady.
Graham just missed his 9th home run of the year. South Carolina got to have 4 in the 9th.
Ideas are going to be set free to make the world even more incredible. Ideas start the future.
Can they play in front of empty gyms? How are they going to keep players engaged?
We just sit here and hope that they can make it work.
We didn't know if we were going to get here, but we're here. Tonight, we begin this 2020 season playing in front of a bunch of cardboard cutouts.
Adam Ritter, is it time to panic? Just typing in all caps. Do y'all see Ritter's comments that the YouTube people do? Look at this. Look at this. We're going to get swept. Hitting is so bad. Hitting is bad and it's pissing me off. Is it time to panic? Do we have a hitting coach? Chris, I know you love me. I think you should watch this game. Oh, God. Ritter. It's going to be okay, Ritter. We're going to figure it out together. It's all right. The panic button has been hit. Just like slam it. Ritter broke the panic button. He hit it so hard. Ritter needs a panic button for his panic button.
You want to know how important Ole Miss thinks this game is? Taylor Broadway coming in with a 4-run lead in the top of the 9th inning. Not a save situation for Broadway. He's 4-1 on the year with a 3.04 ERA, 36 strikeouts in 26 2/3. This is the guy that Mike Bianco believes can slam the door.
This is their best guy.
Comes with a fastball that's a true backspin fastball. It appears to rise on hitters. It's also got a very good break. He pairs that with a very good breaking ball. The Ole Miss coaches love him because they know he fills up the zone with strikes. He's only got 5 walks in his 26 2/3 innings pitch. That's a very valuable trait for a reliever, just to know that you have that sort of consistency when you call his number in the bullpen.
And it's a South Carolina that's got a ton of long ball power. You see the line for Derek Diamond.
Old Rowdy Ritter strikes again. Robbie Davis, I appreciate your text. Series is not over. I agree. Absolutely. There's a reason they play 3. Why not? We can score 4 runs in an inning. Why not? They are just getting every call and every breaking ball, dude. Everything.
Ole Miss and South Carolina made the decision to play a doubleheader tomorrow. Forecast is not great on Sunday, and maybe even more importantly than that, South Carolina's got some travel restrictions. They flew commercially into Memphis and had a flight, so they're kind of limited in the event that weather becomes an issue. So game 1 tomorrow will be at 1:30. And then game 2 will not start before 6 p.m.
Hold on, what?
6 p.m. or 50 minutes after the conclusion of game 1. Game 1 will be on the SEC Network, plus game 2 tomorrow night on SEC Network. Well, he spikes the breaking ball there for ball 1.
Oh, okay, now that's right. Okay. He's talking about Central Time. I was like, dude, what? Old Rowdy Ritter strikes again. It's a great nickname for Ritter. Rowdy Ritter.
Leading over Florida in Gainesville, trying to get game 1 of the series. They're up 10-4 in the 7th inning. Alabama now leading 11-8 over Missouri in the 8th. They're now in the 12th inning in Athens with Auburn and Georgia tied at 3. And breaking ball stays up. Texas A&M leading 7-6 over Mississippi State.
Wow.
Aggies scored 3 runs in the top of the 7th inning.
Holy shit.
Has answered with 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Aggies tried to get game 1 of that series. Kentucky beat Tennessee 8-2, and Arkansas beat LSU 7-0. Popped a mile into the air and out of play.
That's a good picture of how Broadway likes to finish hitters off as well. He throws that high fastball at the top of the zone, really backspins it. Fastball appears to be rising. That's why it's so tough for hitters to hit it at the top of the zone. Good job by Allen to get a piece and stay alive.
Come on, Brady.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty. And Allen
Way to fight. Way to fight. Way to spoil.
You got to believe that Mike Bianco would love for this to be an efficient 9th inning for Taylor Broadway. With a doubleheader tomorrow, I mean, Broadway certainly showed the ability to come back on short rest. Pitch multiple days in a row, or at least 2 days in a row. Saw him in the doubleheader that Ole Miss played with Alabama, pitched twice on the same day. Strike 3 call, paints the outside corner with a slider. Brady Allen goes down looking. He's 0 for 4. That's the first time he struck out tonight.
Beautiful pitch by Broadway there, right on the outside corner. Tough pitch, especially after Broadway has thrown a couple fastballs.
Now Josiah Seitler,
Beautiful.
Solo home run in the 7th inning.
Just beautiful.
It was the 2nd hit of the game for South Carolina, the only run the Gamecocks have scored. Pretty good pitch. Seitler able to hold up on the swing, but it was called ball 1. Chopper foul, first base side. One ball and 2 strikes now to Seitler.
We've seen good command of both the breaking ball and the fastball from Broadway tonight. Part of what makes him special and so dynamic is a late inning reliever.
1-2. Just off the plate. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Josiah Seitler. Gamecocks 11-7 in the SEC. Ole Miss 10-8 in league play. Rebels trying to get game 1 of a series for the first time since week 2. There's a swing and miss. Back-to-back strikeouts from Taylor Broadway of Allen and Seitler at the top of the order to start tonight.
That's good pairing with the breaking ball. He threw the pitch before, just a fastball at the top of the zone.
Just the same issues, man. I mean, it's just like clockwork. You know what I mean? It's just like clockwork. You know, just clockwork. It really is. I mean, it's what else can you say? What else can you say?
2 out, bases empty for Wes Clark, who has had a tough night at the dish. Over 3 with 3 strikeouts. Big swing there. Comes up empty on the breaking ball down.
I mean, it's just
strike 1.
Just like clockwork, man. Just same old, same old.
44 strikeouts this year for Wes Clark. So you live with that some of the power numbers, and you can see the pop in his bat even as he.
I mean, we're just, you know what's killing me about? We're missing fastballs. Like, we are missing fastballs.
With a
We are missing fastballs, bro. All night we've missed fastballs. You cannot miss fastballs.
Ole Miss fans on their feet looking for a game 1 win.
Man.
Call strike 3. Clark goes away looking.
I mean, you miss fastballs, then you get to the 2-strike count, and you gotta, you know, he throws you nasty shit.
Gamecocks fall 1-6 on the year in series opening games in conference play, and Ole Miss gets its first win to open a series since Alabama in week 2 of league play.
Good start to this series for the Rebels. That sets them up well going in tomorrow. It's good to get a little momentum to start the series and not have to be fighting from behind as they have the last 4 weekends.
Ole Miss scored early with a couple of runs in the first. They added 3 in the fourth. That was all the offense Ole Miss would need. Gunnar Hoagland absolutely dominant. 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs allowed. He struck out 9. Long day of baseball coming your way tomorrow from here.
All right, guys.
One of the doubleheader begins at game 2, scheduled for 6 o'clock or 50 minutes after.
Okay, that's going to do it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We will do it again tomorrow. I will go live at 1:45. 1:45 Eastern time. We'll get after it. But yeah, so, I mean, again, same old story. I'm going to go record the post-game video. You guys can check that out. I mean, just the same old thing, man. So, yeah, Ritter. Nobody's happy, Ritter. Nobody's happy. All you can do is show it why you're 1-6 now in game 1s. I mean, I don't know. You're 1-6 in game 1s this year. In conference play. I just don't get it. I don't get it. So, hitting's not good enough. Got to be better. Can't miss fastballs, bottom line. All right, guys. 1:45. Like I said, I'm going to go do the post-game video. Y'all have a good night. Tune in tomorrow, 1:45. We'll do this again. Long day of baseball tomorrow. We'll enjoy it together. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all take care. Thanks so much.